That's not bobbing for apples. That's apple spear fishing with your teeth.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing. I'm picturing Jake standing above a thing of. He just hands behind his back and then just slams his face into this water, and there's just
like,
this clap.
I imagine it's like a Bruce Lee thing where
He comes up with an apple and a bloody nose.
So, last we left off, you guys had finished up the goblin fight. Talked with a little bit of the locals. You met Sheriff Hemlock. Emiko gave you free rooms for the week, as well as the free rooms at the White Deer. And free stabling of your horses for the next week as well. Guys, where is... Nope, nothing. So you guys were given 50 gold to buy Aldern Foxglove as thanks for saving his life. And invited to a boar hunt, which would be in 2 days. So you have a day kind of just to do what you want to. And then early morning next day, if you want to join him, meet him at the gates for a boar hunt.
Oh, you guys are doing yoga in the morning, right?
Yep, we're stretching.
Yeah, you guys are doing some yoga.
We're doing dex build stuff.
Yeah.
You guys
Dex
be
builds
honest.
only.
Wait, Jake,
Dex
are
builds
you, because there's ways to like, okay, so in Pathfinder, there are ways to improve scores and feats and stuff like that. If you say that you're spending a certain number of minutes or whatever a day doing activities over time, are you doing any of that?
I'll get back to you on that. Let me reveal the rules for that.
Okay, that's fine, yeah. Yeah, I think it's
Let's read them all right now.
Yeah.
right.
In the true spirit
goes around. Okay, guys,
Yeah,
we got that figured out.
Okay, cool.
This is the way.
Otherwise, okay, well, if I need to, I will spend hours dedicated to some skill.
Okay.
I like how we all look like giant kaiju monsters on this board right now.
Oh, totally.
It's like Attack of the 50-foot Nyrelion just bursts out of the top of the White Deer and just starts running through its town.
Yes.
Squeak and I are gonna terrorize the port district.
You guys tear it up. Have a good time.
With leg swings. Let's swing them legs. Kick all
Samurai
buildings
pose.
So,
and child's pose.
Could you imagine being in a town where you literally know everybody? Could you imagine? Like, you literally know everybody.
Interesting thought.
That is like how small this town is. They could literally, you guys could go around and you could do a little survey. Not a survey, a census.
Census.
You could learn. That would be Jacob's nightmare.
that would take
I would like
a
to
long
spend
time.
my day.
Hey, I know what we're
Population
doing
of
today.
1,200.
We need a grid.
Yeah. I would like to spend my day conducting the census. Let's go.
Listen, if I'm gonna properly gerrymander this place, I need to know who lives here.
Gonna properly gerrymander.
You're assuming it's not already gerrymandered.
I want to gerrymander it. Somebody else might already be doing it.
Who's gerrymander?
Gerrymander the town.
You've not heard the term gerrymandering?
No, what's it mean?
It's named after, I think it was a senator or a...
Eldridge Jerry.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Basically redrew county lines or like district lines so that you would have enough. Basically, it's drawing the lines so that you would have people of a specific political party only in that one, so that they would vote in someone of that party.
What?
Yeah.
Well, here I'll give you an. I'll put this in. I'll put this in random non-campaign. This is an example of what gerrymandered counties look like.
It's pretty
And
insane.
it was called gerrymandering because the very first one that was gerrymandered looked
These
like a
are
salamander.
real county lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In order to capture specific populations of people, so that they
Yep,
will.
and certain demographics.
Who can guarantee that they could get the vote.
Mhm.
Yep.
You can pull this.
Unless you live in California, in which case it's blue, baby.
All blue all
Oh
the
my
time.
gosh.
Unless you go east.
East California?
Don't go east. Don't go east.
Alright, sorry.
That's where you
over
keep
here
your
is
mountains and your
It's
cannibals,
it's a
right?
lot greener now that there's no drought. Hey,
Hey!
drought free.
That's nice.
Sorry.
Yay.
Continue.
Okay, so we have
Right.
the day.
So, yes, you have the day to do what you guys would like.
Right. I'm
What would you
staying
like
at
to
the
do?
I'm staying at the circus if anybody wants to come and visit Volette.
Well,
Real
you
quick.
know I'm coming to get a pastry at some point.
That's right.
Jake,
Oh yeah.
You didn't
Oh,
take
yeah.
any of them?
what'll you give me if I don't conduct a census?
Holding a census
Next
hostage. It's like a reverse hostage situation.
He'll give you not a meteor to the face on Tomb Street.
I will give you a 0.001% chance that Nyrelion, just an increased chance that he won't die.
Okay, I'll take
Slightly
it. I'll take it.
Slightly higher chance that he would survive this campaign.
Meaning, if you did the census, you'll come across like a level 20 someone that's mad at
Yeah.
you for knocking on their
We'll
door.
put it this way: if I do the census, I'll find one of the X number of mimics in this chapter.
That's right. That's true. Really
Not in the
gets
third.
trapped in a house. That's a mimic.
Perhaps all of them.
However, keep in mind that may lower the chance of DM death, but that doesn't guarantee lower chance of PC death.
That's right.
So
I like
I'll
it.
still kill you.
I love it.
We're gonna fight each other IRL. Not IRL, I guess it's in the game. But
I love it.
I'll fight no IRL.
IGIRL?
In game, real life.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's great.
Jake, we never did play the sock game.
No,
we
never
need to play the
did.
top game.
I'll warn you, I've had a few experiences with sock foo. So I've got the scars to prove it. Not kidding about that.
Jess and Zach, have we ever told you about the sock game?
Yep.
Yes!
Okay.
Yes.
Yes! And
That was too excited.
part of me wants to go back in time in high school and play that game.
Trust me, you don't. There was real, literal blood.
I know.
Yes.
A lot of it.
I would
Actually.
I would do that with my brothers. I would take off their socks and stretch them. They were long socks, so they would get stretched a lot. And they're like, "Stop taking my socks." So I
Funnily
could do it, but
enough, like the real key, we learned this over time. The real key to like success in that game is short socks.
yeah.
Left to grab.
There's less. They're harder to grab.
get.
Mm.
Yeah.
Some people tried the long socks
Very-
thing. It just ended with shredded calves.
Yeah. Some people came in with literally like socks all the way up the leg.
Oh yeah, yeah. But there, you can just grab all of it. That's the thing.
Mhm.
Yep, and there's so much to hang on to when you
Oh, yeah.
like
You just
You know,
get a
when
fistful
they've-
of it.
Mhm.
when they've got one person on one leg and somebody else just can just walk up and grab the
Mm-hmm.
part of sock that's dangling off your foot. It's
It's. Did you have to stay in a certain area? Like the,
yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah. There were
it was a
bounds.
zone.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like,
we weren't allowed on the hardwood.
you explained the. Oh yeah. You explained
The
trash can game.
the centimeter thick layer of carpet over concrete wasn't that much better though.
No, and plus rug burns.
Sunbirds, yeah, or rug birds, yeah.
Real killer.
What was the garbage trash can game?
Oh, the trash can game was fun.
Oh, that's a good game. That's
Oh,
a good
it's-
game.
Remind me of the rules, because I.
Everyone like hooks arms in a circle, and the last person to touch the trash can wins.
Got it. What
And if you touch
happens
the
if-
trash can, you have to like unhook, and then the circle like shortens until it's just like two people, and
How
you're just
is-
trying to throw each other into
How
the
did-
trash can.
How are they hooked? How are the last two people hooked? Or,
You
th-
still
Uh,
hold
or
hands.
three people?
Yeah.
How big is this trash can? Is this like little?
Like a
computer
55-gallon trash can. It gets really competitive.
How
Mhm.
how does? I'm just imagining you can't have like a trash can that big between a bunch of people.
Yeah, you can.
You can fit it.
Everybody
It's-
just
you
leans
got it
over
wide.
it.
Yeah,
Oh, got
basically.
it.
By the
Yeah.
end, yeah.
Got it.
It gets pretty intense.
See, like there's some like incredible displays of athleticism that happen in that game. Though.
bet.
Like people vaulting with the
Dexterity.
trash can. Like
Or picking the best was when two people would collude and they'd pick the person next to them, like in between them up, and just run them into the trash can. There was some great.
What?
Yeah.
I saw someone jump backwards over a trash can, going, like
What?
full sprint backwards.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Okay.
Anyway,
If we ever wanted to go Mr. Beast mode and film something that's like ridiculous, we could film that. We'd get like 100 people and play the trash can game and
Oh
socks.
god.
oh my
And just
gosh.
be like,
Maybe
make
not
sure
socks.
they sign waivers.
I don't think that would YouTube would approve of that.
Yeah, that might get classified under violent content.
We'd have to make it black and white for when
For the
the blood
blood.
starts getting spilled. Yeah,
Just make sure everybody like, shaves down their nails.
your fingernails.
Yeah.
All right,
teeth.
so
So
Campaign.
the census, that's what we're
Right,
doing.
back to the game. You know,
yes.
Knock knock.
Sorry, Jake.
we've
We're
been
gonna-
trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Oh wait, dang it, that's the wrong.
The other campaign.
We've been trying to reach you about your horse's extended warranty.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So what would you guys like to do? It's early morning at this point. You've gone at this point your early morning exercises and stretches out of the way.
Oh,
Is flexibility determined only by dexterity?
Yes.
Strength.
Then I am surprisingly good. Like, really surprisingly good at yoga.
I think it'd be dexterity, and then for like contortionist level or like really good, it'd be like ranks in acrobatics.
it's acrobatics and escape artist, I think, is what you're looking
Escape
for.
artist, yeah.
Yeah.
Escape artist, yeah.
Probably. Well, I get like no skill ranks.
Oh.
So it's just
If you put something
3.
in there, it would probably buff it.
Well, if I were not wearing armor, it would be
Yeah,
4.
the best. Which you're probably not
Well, I'm
doing.
not wearing armor right now,
Are you
Right.
stretching with armor on?
Yeah, I mean,
Armor yoga.
never take it
It's a
off.
thing. Never take it off.
You
never know. They're gonna
Yeah.
come.
Yeah.
It's light armor.
Have you ever
Like
heard of
some
hot yoga?
soap.
Yeah, right. That's hot yoga.
Hot. That's
No,
hot
I-
yoga.
I jumped in
Is
the
that what
river.
I
I jumped in
yoga
the river yesterday. I'm good.
Oh boy.
I used sand, scrubbed it all off.
Well, I'm
I mean,
hanging
that's
out.
fine for exfoliation.
Hanging out
You
at
need
the
soap.
circus, I guess.
What? Why? The sand gets it all off. All the dirt scraped right off. What's the soap for?
Well, no, like using sand is fine for like exfoliation, but if you do it often, you can like damage your skin.
Oh, well, that's why I don't bathe very often. Don't need to overdo it.
Peaceful.
You just insulted her.
Find a happy place, find a happy place, find a happy place.
Oh, Zach, that really got me.
That was good.
Oh.
I don't be that often.
Oh man.
How is your sleep?
Noah and Tuff, what are you guys up to for morning?
I suppose I should probably take my horse for a walk.
Oh, wow.
Don't ride it, just for
Not
a
a
walk.
horse. It's
Walk
a
it.
donkey. That's why I'm taking it for a walk.
You're just gonna
You don't
put a
really-
leash on it. And,
Yeah.
It's gonna lift the leg
No,
and pee on a
well-
fire hydrant, and you know.
Well, right now it's just out on a loop in front of the what do you call that thing? Temple.
The temple, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna go to the temple today, guys.
Yes, we're gonna do that.
As the Oracle, I probably shouldn't forget about what the temple is
What
called.
was that
Yeah,
big
the
building?
temple's on my list.
Lighthouse, the light
It's that
Oh.
place. It's got all the gods in it.
pantheon.
Yeah, there you go. No, I mean, I'm sure getting stuck on a hitching post all day, not good for the legs.
No, not at all. So is everybody going to the temple?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Stop by the temple.
I
And then
will.
it's conveniently close to the carnival, so I'll use my remaining wooden token to get another one of those pastries.
Hey, that's cool. I'll go to the temple because I remember we talked about going to the temple, so I'll go there to meet up with you guys. So
Yeah, you guys meet up at the temple early morning. Can everybody roll me perception checks?
Yes. Building's on fire.
Ooh. Hot damn. That's the donkey's
14.
perception.
Oh, was it?
Not great. 23.
16.
21.
All right.
Fighter life.
I'm gonna
Will
say
isn't
mine's like
dead.
probably a 10 or less. I think,
Okay.
because I got a 4, but I'm pulling up my
Ooh.
character sheet. Let me see.
Yeah.
what my character sheet.
In that case, Edan, Nyrelion, and Squeak. As you guys are looking throughout this temple, and it's dedicated to multiple gods. Just taking a look around, the stained glass windows here are absolutely breathtaking, and the final altar is still being constructed. When the three of you hear yelling coming from outside, it sounds a bit frantic.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll go
Doesn't
look.
sound good. Yeah.
Might as well see what it's about.
Well, can't be anything too good. People don't usually shout like that for joy.
Sometimes
It's actually out towards the back of the temple.
Oh.
So you head outside and start heading. You hear it from around the back, so you start heading around the back.
When you say the back of the temple, is that a nice way of saying
To the
graveyard?
right. Yes.
Because that looks a lot like
Ah.
The graveyard?
that looks suspiciously like a graveyard.
Ooh,
So
hey,
yes.
I get to heal
Oh, yeah.
for the 1 point of damage that I was missing.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Don't forget.
Because I
You healed
slept.
today, guys.
Oh, how
Mhm.
does that work? I
You
mean,
get-
I didn't lose any hit points, but how does
For-
hit point
for
recovery go?
natural healing is 1 hit point per level for a long rest, or if you spend an entire day resting, it's 2 hit points per level.
If you
It's a
hit-
lot less forgiving than 5th edition.
Oh yeah.
In other words,
5th
not
edition
great.
is take an 8-hour nap and you're back from the
And
brink
you're
of death.
cured of everything in the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing is
Yeah.
wrong with you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So basically,
Your 5 concussions are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I would do, Sam, is I would heal people with all of my healing the night before. So it was like, this healing's going to go away anyways. I might as well use it. And then if we needed to, the next morning I would heal people if necessary. Otherwise, it was like, just wait another day. And then at that night, then do it. But yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes
Don't
sense.
get too hurt. Luckily, at level 1, it doesn't really
You're
feel
right.
like that much.
Most of the time you just die.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that one.
Yay!
That's what I did.
Many times.
Yeah.
Many times.
So yes, you guys
Alright.
start heading around back, and as you get closer, Volette and Trenton, you start hearing it as well. As you get closer, you start hearing, just how I found it this morning. I must have happened yesterday at some point. And you make your way around the back, and you find 2 people back there. You do So, Edan, you recognize Father Xantus is one of the people, and he's the one you hear as like frantically talking. The rest of you see this older priest of the temple, as well as Sheriff Hemlock from the day before.
I guess I'll walk up. Is everything all right?
Yeah, no, it's not. Here, look over here, and he's leads you over to one of the little mausoleums, and you see the door is cracked open when it shouldn't be.
From the inside
Dun dun dun.
or into the inside? Like, is there rubble this way?
Into the inside.
Okay. Well, that's better.
Did somebody? It looks like went grave robbing at some point. Or
Yes, I think so.
Probably use the
That's-
excitement from yesterday to cover it.
Have you been
seems
down
like
there?
an odd.
Yeah, this is names. This was Father Tobin's resting place.
So,
He wasn't even buried for very long.
how long ago was he buried here?
It was only a few years ago. He died in the fire that took the original temple. Hence why we had to rebuild.
Well,
He was laid to rest here, and we haven't had any issues before.
was there anything valuable on his person?
No, he was given a fairly standard cleric's burial. Buried in his, cleric robes, as well as his, personal holy symbol. He had one that was crafted by his own grandfather, and so we decided to bury him with it as well.
Quick question here.
Yeah.
Seeing as kind of new in town, don't really know a whole lot of the history. What caused the original fire?
We're not quite sure. It was, like I said, a few years ago, and we think a torch or something burned the building down. It spread out to a couple of the surrounding houses, but thankfully there wasn't too much extensive damage. We were able to get it under control in time, but yeah, we're not entirely sure. There was an investigation, of course, but there was no sign of any malicious intent. Nobody, who would be looking to burn down a temple?
Nyrelion will gesture to the cracked door. Has either of you been in there to see if anything has been disturbed or otherwise tampered with?
And you see Sheriff Hemlock. No, we haven't gone in yet. We actually did find, if you look, right at the entrance to the temple, there are goblin tracks. We're not sure if they're the ones who went into the mausoleum or not, but they might be, they might not.
How high is the door been broken into? His tomb. Is his tomb been broken into by goblin height or human height?
I mean, the door is open. It's a heavy stone door, so it'd take a decent amount, but I mean, I'm sure if you got 5 goblins pulling together, it might open it.
Very odd.
I
Very odd
figure if
indeed.
there were enough goblins to open this door, they must have been after something that they knew about.
And it was only this mausoleum. None of the others were disturbed.
Is this a family grave? Or is it just him?
It's just him. Father Xantus was... His family was from up north. And he was assigned to this temple. Really loved it here. And rather than burying him back home with the family, it was deemed he would have preferred to have been buried here.
Well, this all seems very odd. There's no... At least, unless somebody else can come up with a reason to plunder this particular tomb. Or any, actually.
I also don't think we're going to be finding out anything from out here. We should probably check inside. With all respect to the deceased, of course.
Yes. There are others. There are others buried here. This mausoleum is for clerics and holy peoples. We don't have many people from around here because it's not too much inhabited. But I mean, any cleric of the temple, any nearby surrounding temples that don't have their own burial grounds, come here. I think we've got about 7 or 8 people down there, all in all.
Wait, so hold on. There are others
Yes,
buried
there are.
underneath besides just this one. So how are you absolutely sure that it is specifically targeting this particular person?
Yeah, for clarity.
We don't know.
in?
Yeah,
is
we
the-
don't. We don't know if he. We don't know it's specifically after him. He was just the most recent one to be buried.
You mind if I go inside? Sorry. Just excuse me. Step
Go
over
ahead.
the
Go
ribbon.
ahead.
Volette will follow
Oh.
you.
There, let's go. Let's all
Nyrelion
go.
will also.
Yep.
You
I-
shuffle in, and right inside the entrance, you see just a stone stairwell leading down. And it is dark.
Yeah, who can see?
Really,
Hi.
really dark.
Or who
Well,
I
has?
can sort of see.
Who's the tallest?
Torch, I left it
I'm 6 foot.
I've got dim light
in
vision.
my room.
I've got dark vision.
I'm gonna
I
cast
have dark
light.
vision.
I'm a pathetic
So-
little human.
That's perfect.
Good, perfect.
Guys. You've got a sword?
Yeah,
Can I cast light on your sword?
sure. Never had that happen before.
Okay. You just have to hold it up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Ooh. And she'll cast light and your sword is now glowing.
Alright.
Well, that's useful.
I guess I'll lead the way.
I'll follow behind him.
I'm gonna stick myself right in the middle of the pack.
All right. So you guys start heading down towards the bottom of the stairs, and from the way the light splays out, you're able to see a little bit as you start to enter it, and it does open up into a larger chamber. As you guys step through, who was in the lead?
Me,
Yeah, you've got the light.
Trent.
Cool. Can you roll me perception?
Oh, did we give the best perception person the torch? Oh no, we didn't.
12.
Oh.
All right.
I mean, it's positive. It's not
It's still
negative.
good,
It's
yeah.
a +1.
It's positive.
It's positive. It's
Maybe
probably
we
won't
should
trip and
switch
die.
spots.
Squeak's like, I can see much better.
So yeah, you start
Stand with
walking
it.
down, and
You wisdom-based characters.
when you walk through the entrance and into the larger chamber, what is your flat-footed AC?
Dang.
What?
My worst one.
It's an odd question to ask.
13.
And an empty too.
13.
D2. In an empty tube.
Kidding me?
What an odd.
Yeah, you know what I should have fucking tried? I should have tried to aid you. Damn it, I'm dumb. I'm right behind you. I should start doing that more often. Aid! Aid in the future!
Aid in the future.
Aiden of the future.
Aiden of the future.
That's my.
When
Remember
I
that
die,
show, Phil of the Future?
when I die from whatever
Yes.
this is, I'm gonna come back as you from the future.
Hey, there we go.
Yes.
It's like 80-year-old me.
Hey, that's Jacob.
You get,
I didn't come back as you. I came back as your child.
I'm imagining. Oh my god. Here's the best. The way that could start is we're all sitting in the tavern. Future, like 80-year-old me throws open the door. Is like, Trenton, don't go first.
Great Scott! I will literally play Aiden as Christopher Lloyd.
Please do.
Oh my gosh.
I need
yes.
more Christopher Lloyd in my life.
I had a scare this morning. I thought Christopher Lloyd died.
No.
No,
shit.
No,
No, because I was on my Reddit and someone made this post about like, oh, looking back at Christopher Lloyd. I was like, what? And I
No.
freaked out. And no, someone was just making a post celebrating a movie he was in. I was like, you dick! You scared the hell out of me. I thought he was dead.
Oh man.
Did you
Close
guys
call.
hear that Mr. Miyagi died though?
What?
Today.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Oh.
Okay, that's a joke. He did not die today. He died in like 2008.
Oh, good. I thought I was like, dang, he's very old.
That's
very
like
old.
that's
Yeah,
a
it's
running
impressive.
that's a running joke. Is every once in a while we'll just be like, "Did you know Mr. Miyagi died today?"
Today? Like, because people's reactions are like,
No,
oh,
oh my
oh, and it was like, no, he did not. He's already dead. It's been there's been time.
Psych, he died already.
You can mourn.
Now I'm just sad.
I'm sorry.
It's
I
a
don't
terrible
like this
joke.
I'm sorry, guys. It is a terrible joke.
Is Trent gonna join the
Trenton.
wall of death?
The
Yeah.
deadly
As
words.
you walk through into the room, you take a step in and look around, and you see different stone coffins just at various intervals along the wall, and you hear something rattle right next to you. You flinch away, right as a club comes swinging down right in front of your face, barely missing you.
What?
You look to your right.
Reflexes.
Looking to your right real quick, you see there is a human skeleton, animated and moving towards you.
Battle music.
Skeletons.
Yep. Roll me initiative. There are
What?
2 skeletons. There's one right behind him as well.
Skilla, what? Oh,
Let's
gosh.
go.
Like not dead ones, like ones walking around and they shouldn't be.
Skeleton.
There's a song we could play for this.
No.
But somebody's too copyright that.
Gosh dang copyright.
Jordan.
Don't worry.
All right. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, you crack. Here we go.
All right. I rolled.
Are we on it? Are we staying on this sheet or?
Yes, it's theater of the
Okay.
mind for this one.
Sweet.
Boom.
Just making sure.
Hey,
Oh,
there we go.
You beat me.
I did roll here at home,
Yay!
so I'm gonna just roll to put it in, but I'm gonna have to write it.
Yeah.
Watch, Zach. Both the skeletons are gonna beat us.
Oh, dude, they're gonna get like 27.
That
or
was my
something.
initiative that I got.
It's like a 35.
Nice.
And then Jake's gonna attack, and he's like, "Does a 28 hit you?"
Yeah. The skeleton just rocks you back into the Stone Age.
43 hit. I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's not as
These
far
are-
as now, but
I will say they're Pathfinder skeletons. They're on par with Skyrim skeletons.
They're
well, the
very
thing
weak.
is,
see, that
does
is
anybody
a-
have a bludgeoning weapon?
Nope.
My fists.
Oh yeah, you're good.
My fish and my axe.
And my axe.
All right, so going first is actually the skeleton behind the first one. That's one at you. You see him quickly duck around and comes at you. No weapon in its hands, but hands extended and just a claw-like motion, and swings at you twice.
Okay.
What's your AC?
We're out of surprise round, right?
Yes.
17.
Yeah. Skeletons.
Yeah, so the 2 claws, they'll hit, but they'll hit directly on your armor, leaving faint scratches on it.
Oh, nice.
All right.
As they just can't get around or through your armor. And
I
it's
just buffed that.
Nice.
You washed it off in the river.
Looks like you're taking another
Uh,
bath today.
Edan.
You can't wash out a scratch.
Oh dear. You didn't take an actual hit though, right? You didn't take any damage.
No.
You could give the help action.
Heads
to
up. These
Are
two
we
are
at the
pretty lively.
there was a staircase
still?
heading down.
Are we still on the
So
staircase?
are we basically on
I
the
think
stairs?
Yes.
I'm like the only
Trenton
one
walked
in
in.
the room.
Stairs.
Got
Yeah.
swung at, and then combat started.
Oh dear. Okay.
You guys are on the stairs.
Waiting for you.
I'm gonna take my walking stick. I'm gonna run down these stairs. I'm gonna try to bonk one of these skeletons.
Bonk.
Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse
Your
me.
bonk
excuse me,
stick.
Pardon me.
I'm just like, get up.
If you
Sorry.
crit on this is forever gonna be your bonk stick.
The bonk.
I didn't
Bonk
crit.
stick.
Oh.
14.
Skelebonk.
So total, that is a
That-
17 attack.
Aiden.
Oh
Wow. Is it hit?
no! Oh shit!
Yeah, my BAB is not great.
Aiden.
It's in fact as bad as it
bonker
could
of
be.
skeletons.
Oh wait, that is a crit. No, wait, is it? That might be the wrong notes. Let me check that real quick.
Please,
I don't
that's
think a quarter
Doesn't
staff.
sound right
It goes
for.
I
by
don't
the
think it
roll.
does
I
either.
don't think I don't think
That's
they have
not-
an expanded.
That's
No.
something else.
Crit range.
I don't know what that is.
Wait,
Bludgeoning
what feat did you
weapons don't
take?
typically have expanded crit ranges.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What
It
feat
has-
did I take?
Yeah.
Skill, focus, knowledge, religion. Very useful.
Maybe you took keen. Or improved.
I
what
took-
is it? Something.
You could take.
So
but
grand total. I'm sorry, I'm weak. That's 2 damage.
bonk.
That's all they're like.
I'd like to
Alright.
imagine you hit it on the head, and it's just enough force to rattle the rib cage so that it sounds like a little xylophone.
Wait a second.
What I'm imagining is I hit it and it like compresses the spine a little bit. Just
Yeah, you whack it, hitting it right on top of the shoulder, and it's. You see, there's some cracks along the bones, shoulder, and then up the spine a little bit, but that's. It's still up. They're showing no sign of slowing down.
I was hoping that would do more.
Is this the encounter that we did before? Remember? Where it was like we went underground into like a tomb. And then something started attacking and there was like quicksand or quickstone. Like there was something that we were trying to get out. It was when I was the owl lady and you were like my
I don't remember this.
servant. Do you guys remember this?
I'm
No.
gonna
It
go ahead.
rings a bell, but
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I
Thanks, Sam.
Oh, I totally
Sam
remember
knows what I'm
that.
talking
I
about.
remember it like it was
remember you're talking
yesterday.
about totally. How would you guys forget that? You know, the owl person and the friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Trenton,
don't
it is
think
your
we
go.
recorded that one.
You're gonna have to hit him a lot harder than that, Aiden. I will
I'm
Whoa.
doing my best.
go ahead and
That was fiery.
roll. Oh, as I miss.
Maybe not. Maybe their AC is
pretty
like
sure
5.
that a 9 doesn't hit them.
No. Were you attacking with your sword?
Yes.
Yeah, so you go to swing in it. You're used to fighting full flesh and blood people, not skeletons, and it slashes through the ribs, but in the open space between the ribs.
Nice.
Well, if you had
That'd be
the
a really good
decency
place.
to have some meat on your bones, that would have done something.
Very good form.
Take notes.
Nyrelion.
All right. Is there room for me to like make my way down in here?
Currently, Aiden and Trenton are taking up the bottom.
I think he can move through us.
I should be able to move through them theoretically.
I think
Okay.
that's in the rules, isn't it?
You can move through friendly creature spaces.
Okay, then yes, you can.
You can't end your turn there, but you can move through them.
Yeah. So is there room to like get around and like get behind these skeletons?
Yes, there is. Once you get out of the entranceway and around Tough, it opens up a lot.
Okay, yeah. Then I'll get behind. I'll get behind the skeleton that's like directly in front of Trent.
Nice.
Well, there's one directly behind him, so you're sandwiching yourself. There's 3 of them. There's 2 of
I
them.
thought there were 2.
Mhm.
There's 2,
But
so
they're
the one that's right
in a
behind
line.
Trent has one right behind him.
I thought they were
No,
both
that one moved
adjacent.
around.
They've moved.
Oh, it moved?
They're both
Yes.
in front of me now.
Because one's in front of Aiden, I think. Now.
Wait, what?
Right?
The other one didn't move yet. Only one of them's
Oh.
moved.
Yeah, I think I'm.
Yeah,
Well,
the
one
one
was
that
to
was in
the-
the back is the
One
he
was
moved
to the
forward.
side of Trent and attacked
Was that
Trent
the
when he
one on the
walked in
back?
the doorway, and then the
Yeah.
other one came around in front of Trent.
This is why our group needs maps.
I'm confused.
I don't know where anybody is. I'm lost.
It's
Okay,
like
so
here.
Trenton walked through a doorway. Square to his right, skeleton swung at him. Square behind that had a second skeleton.
Nice.
I'm
First round
still
of combat,
confused.
the second skeleton moved around to also attack Trenton. So they're both adjacent to him.
We're
Is
gonna
it,
need to
is it
start
correct
further
that it's
back.
like this in the river there?
And then Aiden is on my left, would be, I guess.
Where's the door frame?
Behind me.
That makes sense.
Where's the 3D shading? I want a map.
Where's the
Noah.
dynamic lighting? Come on.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Come on.
Where's the glowing sword? How far can I see?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Entry doorway is right there.
How much do you think we gotta heckle Jake before he kills one of us?
Suddenly there's
Yeah,
20
I would like
skeletons.
to move to there.
All of a sudden, every priest that's ever been in this town is alive again.
Does that work?
What was that?
Can I move to where I drew the end?
Yes, you can.
Turns
Cool.
into a George A. Romero movie.
All right, and then
Oh, no.
I'm going to attack this skeleton with my falchion.
Okay.
Let's
And then I'll
go.
add. You know, I should create a buff for flanking so I can factor it in. There we go.
Butts
Oof.
begun. Oh.
You gotta watch out for the. They don't have any meat on their bones.
Aw.
It's a
Sticks.
fair miss. They're moving around. They're humanoid,
Level
but
one.
everything is more of a jerky motion. It's
Mhm.
unsettling to fight against, and it's
Level
unusual to
one.
fight
Oh, yeah,
against.
yeah, yeah. Is it a spider?
No, I picked up the wrong cup and I drank coffee while I was eating a lemon candy.
Oh, weird.
Oh.
combo.
Ooh.
You ever do that with Sprite? Like you drink Sprite thinking it's water and it's not. You're like,
Oh, you take way too big of a gulp and you drink
Yeah.
it too fast, and then you feel it in your nose, and you want to cry. Yeah, I do that all.
Yeah.
I heard a story about somebody who did that with vinegar. Like they had vinegar in a cup because they poured too much
no, no, that would I throw that up.
tears.
I
You're next.
bet. Oh,
So skeleton right next to Trenton is gonna go.
Hey, Jake.
That is a miss.
Ha!
Swung its club again, but you see it there now, and you're easily able to duck out of the way.
How big is this tomb? Like, how many squares long and wide?
So the tomb itself is about, once you get down into it, it opens up to about 15 feet on either side, and then goes back maybe another 30 feet. It's a decent size.
30-foot square.
30 foot.
Yes.
I'm gonna work on something here.
my turn.
Oh boy.
Yes.
I think you should probably. Oh wait, what's that? She's gonna point and cast Daze on skeleton number 2. It needs to make a will save. DC 14.
Okay.
What kind of a spell is that?
Is that a mind affecting spell?
If it's
It
mind
might
affecting, it's not going
work.
to do anything. Not that you would know that
Enchantment,
necessarily.
mind affecting.
Yeah. Gotta have a
Oh.
mind to affect.
Yep.
Oh dear.
So yeah, you go to cast Daze on this thing, and it didn't even phase it. No visible effect of any kind on it.
Well, I'm completely useless against undead.
Well,
That's my turn.
That's a stark difference from last
I
campaign.
know, right? Can't use anything.
This is worrisome.
Well, it's like,
Everything I have
I'm
is
useless
mine.
against undead. Suddenly, Ox pokes around the corner. Did you say undead?
Oh gosh, I would like to use smite, please.
Sneezes and just all of them crumble to dust.
Right? She could walk in and they would die. That's how powerful she is.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Squeak, it is your go.
Okay, so I can fit my way through them, right?
Yes.
And I can pop my way here.
I think technically you can hit the skeleton to my right since you're right behind me.
Oh, can I do that? I'm in the doorway. Does that work? Does that
Yes,
count?
you can.
You're in the square right behind me. You're still adjacent to that guy.
Okay, then. Yeah,
Just
I'll and
punch-
I don't have to move, so I'll
just
go for a full attack.
Punch around the
Just
corner.
Punch around.
It takes martial arts expertise to do something like that.
14.
No, that'll miss. It's
Watch out! They don't
Hard.
have meat on
It's-
their bones.
Wow.
as you punch out, it's hard punching around a corner, and you just can't get the shot in, and it misses.
All right, I'll do my second one. Flurry of
All
blows.
right.
I dropped the die. It's lost forever. Alright,
Rip.
let's find a different one.
Gone.
Gone to San
But not
Francisco.
forgotten.
Oh, actually, I think that worked itself out. 22.
Forgotten.
Ooh.
That'll hit.
Yes. 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, get wrecked.
That's more like it.
Yeah, you punch this thing, and you get first one is around the corner, misses. Second one, you kind of just
Kind of peek my
grabbing
head.
onto grabbing onto the stonework a bit for a firm handhold. You swing around the corner and catch it with another left hook, and you hit it cracking right into the jaw, popping its head off as the rest of the bones suddenly, without anything to attach them together, suddenly just crumple and fall apart.
Hey, there you go. That's the way to do it.
Second time's the charm.
Also, don't look now, but there's a lot of bone powder all over your fist.
Edan, is your go.
Hyperventilates.
Did we skip that one skeleton?
No, that skeleton just got murked.
Oh, is it dead?
I think so.
It's dead. I think.
Again.
Oh,
Jake, that one's dead, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Rip.
for now. Oh no.
Oh shit.
Reassembling skeleton.
We hear somebody
it's the
muttering.
Evil
"Get
Dead
from
all
the
over
corner of
again."
the room. Yeah. Have at thee, and then I'm just gonna swing it again.
Have at thee?
Have had
15.
You are cursed mongrel.
15 will miss.
You scurvy
These
wastrel.
things. So you swing, knowing not to hit meat, but these things have very broken chainmail on them. If they were equipped, it was a very, very long time ago. The chainmail on them has rusted and broken in places. It's not super effective, but in this instance, your blade catches, or your stick catches right on the chainmail and deflects off.
Try not to hit them in the armored bits.
I think we need to talk about this temple's burial policies.
Trenton.
I love it.
All right. I'm going to see if the roll 20 dice will smile on me.
Good
Another
luck.
attack.
Ooh,
You're
that is
on the
a
wrong side.
very
Oh my
chaotic
gosh.
god.
Nice.
That is a hit.
Not a crit, but 6 slashing.
It's
Is it
also
not a
you're
crit?
flanking too.
Oh,
And I am flanking you.
nice.
All right, so you
A little bit
getting
of
in with
damage.
your sword, managed to hit it. You hit now vertically along the ribs.
Ah!
So you score a long scratch along the ribs, but doesn't really seem to have nearly as much an effect as if this was a living person.
Blasted things can't remember they're supposed to be dead.
Nyrelion.
All right.
Go, Nyrelion, go.
Yeah. Nyrelion is actually going to kind of like pull back to deliver like a really powerful overhand blow.
Okay.
I'm going to use power attack.
Solid choice.
Oh fuck!
Aw.
Two.
I've rolled a 2 and a 6.
Yeah, the sword comes slashing straight down, but unfortunately the skeleton is able to jump out of the way just in time. You're able to stop your blade from hitting the stone floor, thankfully, and damaging it, but it very much misses. Skeleton 1 is dead. Volette.
I mean, I will pull out my whip. Actually, no. You know what I'll do? Because is Skeleton 2 dead or Skeleton 1 dead?
Skeleton
2
1.
is gone.
Okay.
The one with a teal
I'll
cross.
give
The
my-
one with Skeleton
yeah.
2 on the turn order.
My
The one
stand-
with the higher initiative.
Okay,
is gone.
my standard action is going to be giving aid to. We'll do Trenton.
You have to be adjacent.
You have
to
to
them.
be within melee range
You
of them because you have to.
Should be able.
roll
You
them
can
in.
give aid to Squeak, which is
Well,
probably the better.
you have to be
choice.
within melee range
I have
of
to
both
be
the
within melee
person
range.
and the enemy. You have to be in melee range of both in order to give aid.
Ah.
I'm not close enough.
You could run bravely up to here.
I might just go team. I mean, I could go up there. Yeah, no, I'll run up there.
Hold on, you're a small creature, right?
Yeah. I can move up there. I'll move next to Edan.
I
I'll
think
move
you
on
can
top,
stand
north.
in Squeak square.
No,
Has to be two size categories.
No.
2?
Mhm.
Oh, dang. Okay.
2.
I will move north of Edan. And
So
I
all we
will
need-
give
You can move your token there.
Oh, I can. I will give Trenton the aid action.
So you have to roll an attack. You have to beat a DC of 10.
Bro, we never.
I know.
Way
I
to
know. I had to
find
look all
this.
this
I'm
up
so
because I was
glad.
like, I'm crazy.
Okay, what do I.
You have to
with,
make an attack.
with a melee?
Hold on. Hold on. I'll give you the exact
Okay.
wordage. Hold on one second.
Here we go. I'm just gonna roll and see. I mean, this is a melee? That's a 9.
Just missed it.
Oh,
Just missed.
Guys, this is like my worst nightmare. I can't
We're gonna
help
die.
it.
Roll.
I can't do anything right now. Oh wait, I have a crossbow. That probably still wouldn't do anything as the skeleton.
Yeah, it's,
Turn.
straight
Don't-
through and it's Nyrelion.
Don't shoot that in here,
My
please.
turn is
Please
over.
don't.
Yeah, it goes through and hit Nyrelion.
And then, like it hits in the eye socket, bounces around a little bit, and then hits Nyrelion.
Turn.
I'm
Done.
picturing
I
like
give up.
Ace Ventura 2 when he's got the spear stuck in his leg. Ah!
Yeah.
Ow! Ow! Oh!
Okay, so is it my turn?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
that's
it is.
That's my turn.
Go.
I'll flank with Volette.
Ha!
Okay.
Panic around the corner, going, "Excuse me. Okay, I think I know how to do it." And
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and like 300 kick it in the chest.
Okay.
Into Volette.
Yeah.
Kind of. I'm just gonna try to crush it. So what do you get for that? There's no advantage in this game.
You get a
What's it
+2.
called?
+2.
+2.
It's very, very hard to get advantage.
It does exist, though.
It
It
does
does
exist.
exist.
Yeah.
I've seen it in
18?
very
Rare.
few places.
18.
18 will hit.
Nice.
Let's go. You go, Squeak.
Very
hey,
nice.
no blood this time.
No
Squeak.
blood this time.
Just bones.
Not great damage though. 3 bludgeoning.
That's enough.
It's
So
already
you
been
go
hit
to
once.
kick this thing and hitting it. You, knowing the body, aim directly for the pelvis. And as soon as you hit it, it goes. The pelvis goes flying back along with other bones and shatters completely, essentially. Very similar to the first one. Volette, you get hit with a few miscellaneous bones.
Sorry.
You got
Very
a
well done.
finger in your hair.
Oh, let me get that mage hand.
Oh, please.
Maybe let's look around
That
first
seems,
before we
keep your wit
touch
sharp.
anything.
Where there's 2, there could be more.
Do any of the tombs look open?
Yeah, can we do a quick scan?
Mhm.
I hold up
Yeah,
my
go ahead and
sword of
roll me
glorious
perception.
light. And use that as the aid. Because I ain't gonna be finding nothing.
That's a +2, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
For
so is aid per single person, or can you give it to everybody?
I'd give it to
Or
one
is it for an
person.
individual?
So
One
who's-
person.
I'll give it to Aiden because I think he probably has the best perception check.
I don't know. I don't know if I do.
21. Just rolled a 21.
You rolled a 21 on a
Nice.
20-sided die. Inspiring.
Nice.
Amazing.
Natural 21.
Natural 20.
Natural 21.
I had
17
coincidentally
for
with 8, I
perception.
got a 21 as well.
23.
Oh no, that's without aid. That's just 21.
No,
Aid,
no, with the 8 brought
23?
it up to 21.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm keeping you
I think Squeak-
competitive.
Yeah.
Yes, we are being competitive. Wait, now I'm curious. What's your wisdom?
Oh, my
It's probably
wisdom's not that
higher
great. I
than
just
mine.
rolled well. I was gonna say you should probably be the one that gets the 8, but you rolled really well.
I rolled a 12.
I rolled a 15.
Yeah,
Oh,
you rolled better than me.
okay.
I have a +9.
Yeah. See, I do not.
So yeah, taking a look around, you find a couple things. Aiden, looking around, you see there are different sarcophagus lined up, just along the back wall and along the front wall as well. All of them perfectly undisturbed, dusty for the most part, with a little placard and a name on the front of them. However, one of them towards the center of the room. The lid is thrown open to the floor, and it is empty.
Just one?
Just one. Squeak. You find as you're looking around, you see this sarcophagus as well. And around the back of it, you notice there is a discarded robe.
There's a naked
I will pick it
skeleton
up.
running around.
Or there were 3 goblins in a trench coat. That's how they got in
Oh
here.
my gosh.
Does it look newer or older?
Like
Roll
it's
me-
been sitting there for like,
But
1,000 years or whatever.
Yeah, right? It's got like moth
Roll me a praise.
bites on there or whatever.
Ooh, there's a check we don't see very often.
Yeah.
10.
And it's very good quality. However, you notice along it, there's these iconographies of skeletons. Sort of so, and it's just the outline of them on this robe in various places.
Well, I was one. No. My question
Yeah,
is
as-
like, does it look like it's old? Like, does it look like it's worn and torn? Does it look more like
Okay.
Like if it's
Yeah.
been mummified. Down
like
here
is
for
this a
years.
dude
Yeah.
that's been dead for a few years, like the new guy, or is this an older dude? That's
Doesn't look super old. It's not dusty, unlike most everything else in here. Yeah, it looks fairly new, at least for this place.
Nice.
I'll hold it out to everybody else. It's got these little embroidery. It's like skeletons.
Oh, let me
Jake.
look.
Bit on the nose.
Can I roll a knowledge religion check to see if that would be considered kind of, crass and a little bit odd for most good aligned deities? To have like skeletons sewn into their burial robes.
Go ahead and give me a religion check.
19.
Maybe gods of the death domain, would that be acceptable? Vast majority of good aligned gods, save for a few of the more warlike ones. Yeah, no, skeletons are a no-go.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that's like a kind of a weird thing. Skeleton seems like an odd choice to clothe one of these people.
Could I roll knowledge or arcana to like see
Go
if I
ahead.
think this might be like a magical robe or something?
Plus 1
22.
grave robbing. Oh, jeez.
22. That is enough. So you know this is a robe of bones. The little patchworks, skeleton outlines on them should be like fully filled in skeletal patches that have just been torn off. Which, for a robe of bones, you would normally tear off a patch, throw it to the ground, and it would create a skeleton. So this robe at one point was a robe of bones, but it's been completely used up.
This is what was used to make those skeletons we fought back there.
Well,
On
that's just
average,
interesting.
how many skeletons can a robe make?
Normally, none.
Mine can't make
But
it.
I have a feeling this might be different.
So, yeah, this is a robe of bones.
Touche.
Would I know how many skeletons it would on average make, or like a range?
So for a
6
22,
maybe.
you would know. Normally about like 8 to 12. There are most of the time robes of bone are made for like you'll have multiple different patches and it'll be like 2 skeletons, 2 zombie patches, different varieties. This one looks like it had, just looking at the outlines, 10 skeletons on it.
Yeah, I'll point that out.
Well, let's hope they're
What,
all
Yes,
uh,
these were just the last two that this has been
What
used to.
size? What size is this robe? Human or
Um,
goblin?
yeah, human.
Why would someone
Seems a
want
bit peculiar to have this down here.
to put skeletons down
Oh.
here?
Question.
No.
Or I guess
Pro-
observational
probably
check.
to
Pretty skeletons down here.
attack anyone who came down to investigate, like we just did.
It
Can we
does.
tell if this
Right.
tomb's been opened last night? Or how long has this tomb been open? Can we kind of like look around? Is it dusty? It does it look
CSI.
dusty?
Can
Dusty.
we find footsteps in the dust that
Yeah.
are
Oh
ours?
yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me.
We'll all look. Let's look.
Look it up, kids.
Yay, the
There's
looking
no
game.
investigation.
My favorite. Natural 20.
Just
Favorite
perception.
game.
The looking game.
The looking
That's
game.
enough. For especially for perception.
Natural 20.
Natural 1.
Hey! Oh.
Oh.
And
10.
We still love it.
Aw.
Natural 5.
Hey. Come on, Jordan. Round out the
Oh,
team.
I got a 14.
If we
So-
were using
No, you-
survival,
Yeah.
21 total.
Hey.
All right.
Read them and weep.
So yeah, for perception, you do see
23.
there are the dust definitely has been disturbed more than just you guys and the skeletons that were here. You can tell there were multiple figures that moved through here. Some footprints are smaller, some are definitely bigger, like a humanoid would leave. Trenton with a 21 survival check. You can tell that from the way they're scattered out and the way they follow, looks like there were 6 goblins and 1 human-sized person.
Seems a little odd. A little hard to tell if they were here at the same time.
If they were, it could indicate that the whole attack that happened might have actually
Was staged.
And this is
be
where
a
they came
distraction
through?
to let them get down here and do
Is
the
it-
Or to
business
escape.
here.
But
Is it all
also,
possible?
a halfling lay here, and another here.
Wow.
And their bonds were cut!
Oh my god.
Sorry, I just had
Is there a tomb that is empty?
Couldn't resist.
You
Yeah,
said
yeah,
they-
what's the name on this tomb?
It is
Yeah, yeah.
And are the footsteps that are big
Ezekiel,
coming from?
Yeah, that's kind of...
Father Ezekiel Tobin.
Oh.
It is
Okay.
the previous priest.
Yeah.
So,
Are the
here's a
footsteps
question.
coming from?
Yeah, did he get up and leave?
Yeah, here. Did
Animated.
do the humanoid footprints only leave, or do they come down and leave?
They come down and leave.
It's all a ploy.
Okay.
He got up, he was like, oh wait, I forgot my rib, and came back down and had to...
It's a false trail. He put his feet on backwards because, you know, he's
Yeah,
undead.
there you go.
Yeah, that's how that works. It's like a Rakshasa, but undead.
Yeah.
So it's definitely someone came here and grave robbed an entire person,
That is what it looks like, yes.
and
But
then
Not only
they
that, but
left
they had
somewhere.
Wait, hold on.
goblins
I'm
to
just
help them
clarifying.
cover it.
You said it was dusty. So what are you saying that the tomb was dusty as well, or
Like the
that
whole
looked like it
place.
was recently opened?
Oh yeah, does it look
Recently
like...
opened.
Okay.
Okay, so there was
Yes, the dust in
definitely
this area
something
has
there.
been disturbed.
Okay.
New question. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. Is there any, like, you know, necromancy, we're gonna raise the skeleton from the dead right here, right now business? Or...
So detecting magic, there's a faint bit of necromancy on the robe of bones. You know it's no longer really considered magical. It's just more of just you can tell it was magical at one point, essentially.
Okay.
Aside from that, no. There's
So peaceful.
there's a very faint sense of divine magic. You know this is consecrated ground. Aside from that, no, you don't really sense any magic.
No, that's all. On the bright side, it does occur to me that whoever we're up against had to bring skeletons along with them. They couldn't just make them.
Well, that's what the river bounds does.
Well, no, exactly. They couldn't raise their own skeletons, which is a good thing.
Well, they just chose not to.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
possible,
could have just
but-
been more convenient. I mean, I don't know
I
how
suppose.
magic works, but seems like tearing a patch off and throwing it on the ground is a lot easier than casting
Just because
a
you
spell.
choose to use a river bounds or some other type of like magical item doesn't mean that you can't actually like cast the spells yourself.
Should we
But
follow
you
the
could have had a lot
trail?
more skeletons. Yeah.
Well, maybe it just wasn't
Yeah.
worth the time or effort.
Either way,
Fair
I'm not
enough.
sure there's more answers to be found down here, and it's getting a bit stuffy. So I'm gonna head back up and let
Wait.
let Sheriff Hemlock know
Yeah, that's probably good.
what we found.
Is there a
I'd like-
deep, like it goes deeper into the? Is there another hallway that the?
No, it's just this one.
I was
chamber.
thinking the same
Yeah,
thing. I'm
like,
like,
do the-
we gotta keep going. What do you mean we turn around?
In time.
Nope, this is it. Just a one-room dungeon.
Uh,
I'd
I
like to
do
do
wanna-
like one more once over, specifically looking to see if anything aside from this rope got like left behind.
Go ahead and give me a perception.
I'll
I
help
will
you with
help
that.
aiding.
Oh wait, I have
Oh,
the
yeah.
light.
How
I
I
guess
can
I'll hang
aid.
around
I
for
get
now.
plus
Yeah.
3 on an aid
Everybody-
rather than a 2.
Oh yeah, Squeak, help.
I will help.
I'll help. Everybody gets help.
15.
Hmm. Who has the best eyes? I feel like
Aiden
Aiden
has
has
the
the
best
best
eyes.
eyes.
I
all
would
glowy.
say
Or
that.
no, Squeak probably has the best eyes. I should help Squeak.
Yes, that's
Hi.
Yeah.
Would you like me to perception check around the room? Perceive.
quick. Perceive.
I get a plus 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on, I can do math.
I'd like to help
Right?
Nyrelion help somebody
I
else.
could do math.
Give him a +2 on his help action.
19 plus
27.
7. Nice.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, Squeak
All
was
right.
definitely the right choice for this.
Hmm.
Yeah, looking around, there isn't anything else left behind. It's just the robe.
There's nothing here.
I believe her.
Well, I was lucky enough that the robe got left behind. Suppose you can't expect them to turn out their pockets.
It's quite perplexing, though.
Does that robe have pockets?
does the robe have pockets?
The robe has 2 pockets.
They're full of Snickers wrappers.
Look
Is there anything in the pockets?
Roll me
Drugs?
perception.
Uh-oh.
I'm helping.
Okay.
Wait! Have Aiden look.
Stick it in a little further.
Have Aiden
I
look
think
in
there's something
there.
down
Here,
there.
let me hold the light over just a little
Oh.
closer.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
We gotta get this right, guys. We gotta have our
Rip.
highest perception people roll these rolls.
I'm not. I don't have that great of a
Watch us
perception.
mess up
Look,
the
your eyes
entire
suck.
campaign
Let's make Squeak look at it.
because of this.
No
May I
offense.
have the robe?
Let's give
I
Squeak
wanted
the
to
Sure.
know
roll.
the pockets.
Investigate, Squeak.
Shall I look
Detective
into
Squeak is on the
pockets?
case.
Detective
Oh, I
Squeak.
shot it across my desk. Is anyone helping?
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Oh,
23.
Everybody's helping.
everybody. What do you see, Squeak?
We're all like, look over there, see what's in.
As you're looking through this robe, you can tell there's no hidden pockets. You reach your hand into one of the pockets, it's just pocket lint.
Okay, I got really nervous there. I thought
It has
you
a
were gonna say
musty
it eats me.
it does have a bit of a musty smell to it. You're not quite sure when the last time it was washed.
Who wants to keep it?
I'll hold on to it for now.
Actually, you know, it's funny that you mentioned that. My whole family can't see. So the game we play at restaurants that have like the writing menus on the walls is they try to guess what it says, then I have to tell them what it says.
Oh, that's funny.
They're never right.
That's
Anyway.
a great
You should-
game.
You should-
Really fun
you should
game.
Make it
tell
more
them-
fun, yeah.
You should tell them every time it says you need glasses.
And they're
no.
all wearing glasses too. They still can't read them.
Oof.
Just, no. From now on, everything is just chicken strip basket. That's all anywhere ever served.
Chicken strips. What does it sound well? Chicken strips. What does that one say? Chicken strips. What does that one say?
Just the whole.
Deluxe chicken strips.
Spicy chicken strips.
Spicy chicken strips.
Chicken strips with barbecue sauce on the side. Chicken strips with gravy.
This is a Thai restaurant.
The
Fusion. It's
Thai
fusion.
chicken strips.
Thai chicken strips.
It's fusion.
Chicken satay.
Hey,
Yeah, there you
chicken
go.
satay is so good.
It's so good. It basically is Thai chicken strips, though.
It really
It is Thai chicken
Yeah.
strips.
All right, I'm gonna head up
Take note,
top,
McDonald's.
and
Mhm.
all you people who can see in the dark, enjoy yourselves.
Oh shoot, he's got the torch. Ah, run!
I cast
Yeah, I'll
light
be
on
following
something
Trent.
else.
On a bone.
On a bone.
Pick a bone out of your robes and then
Yeah,
just.
that's right.
You got blasted with them. You good. I will say a quick
You're
prayer
welcome.
before I leave. I'll try to kind of be the last one out. And
Yeah, and you heading on back out, are met with Sheriff Hemlock and Father Xantus, who are looking very concerned. Is everything quite all right? Is that fighting down there?
the sheriff.
There was a
The,
there was a bit of fighting, but it's taken care of.
Were there
One
goblins
side.
hiding down there?
Not goblins,
Jordan?
skeletons, as it would turn out. A pair of them.
Skeletons.
Yeah, I'm
Ugh.
not really the one to explain the magic.
Yeah, Nyrelion will like unfold and like hold up the robe.
I will step away from Nyrelion.
This was used to summon them, as it were.
From what I could tell in the tracks and the dust on the ground, it looks like I would suppose yesterday at some point during the goblin attack, someone and several goblins broke in and took was it Father Tobin? Took Father Tobin's remains.
Yeah, Sheriff Hemlock is gonna first pinch the bridge of his nose and first goblins, now humanoids, and undead.
Well, the undead are gone now.
Xantus will. It was Father. Everything in there was gone for.
Just Tobin, and
Just Tobin.
everything inside the sarcophagus, I believe, was gone. Although I suppose I didn't look too closely at it. I'm just gonna
Oh,
kind of
well,
look
did any of
around.
us check?
We're all
Is going to the pit.
I was busy looking
I'll
at
just
the
run
tracks on the
downstairs really fast.
ground. Oh,
Any
here's the
bones
glowing
down
bone.
here?
Take the glowing bone with you.
I'll just. There's nothing in
Wait,
it. right?
Squeak goes down there? I
Yeah, I'll
cast
run down there.
ghost sounds down there.
We should probably go in at least a group.
I cast ghost sounds while Squeak's down there.
I'll go in with Squeak.
Squeak, you need to make a
Immediately split the
you
party.
need to make a will save. DC 14 if you believe it or not. It's just a harmless play.
What's my will save?
It's probably
Oh.
ridiculous.
16.
Yeah, you're fine. You know
Yeah.
it's me. Ooh, they sound like Volette.
Very nice.
They're just a joke.
That's a good one.
I'll go down and look at the shaking.
I'll go down with Squeak.
Please tell me it's empty. Oh, you have to tell me if you're gonna follow. You look.
I imagine you're quiet too as you walk.
Just Nyrelion's pale
around
face
and Nyrelion-
looms out of the darkness.
Sorry, I thought you might want some company. I can leave if you'd like.
Oh, it's fine. No, just like I said, you have to just say like, "Oh, hey, Squeak, I will join you in this scary pit that makes noises." Stomp over to the sarcophagus. I'll look into it. It's empty, right?
It's empty.
I'll leave.
It's funny.
Hear little
Nyrelion
stomps.
will follow behind.
It's empty.
Oh, there. So Tobin and all of his belongings are gone, but that's it.
Not
None
very
of the
lively.
none of the other remains seem to have been disturbed at all.
Yes, not very lively at all.
Why would someone want to take his bones, though?
Nice.
I don't know of any enemies he had, or Father Tobin he was a very kind man. Been here for decades.
Did you have anybody that worshipped him maybe too zealously?
Worshipped Tobin?
Maybe, yeah, like a servant or a nephew.
Well, no nephew. He did have an adopted daughter, Nualia. But she unfortunately died in the
Always
fire as
the
well.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
where does
shit.
she live? Start the
Well, where
census,
are
guys.
her bones? Someone might be coming for them too.
Oh, that's a really
They-
good fucking point.
We weren't really able to. Or a second.
Wait a second.
We got her. We got
Oh.
her buried over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind.
And he will lead you.
There's
one
always an
second.
answer.
Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking?
I was.
Let's dig up her bones.
Let's
Make
dig her
sure
up.
that she's really dead.
We'll dig up her. and we'll put
Supernatural,
where-
it's
where her
salt
dad
and
used to
burner.
be.
Yeah.
There, good as new.
Oh yeah. Let's
Like,
sell us
nothing even
decimate her.
Like nothing.
You got a new temple, you got new bones. What more could you ask for?
Oh my
And just
gosh.
wait for someone to die. Chuck them in that hole that we just opened up, and everything's fine.
Like a lava pit.
Absolutely.
You just
Perfect.
made
Volcano.
a crematory.
Well, I think they already got that treatment
There we
when
go.
the temple burned down.
I was gonna say, new cleric idea: is going to places and temples, setting up like a lava pit for
Just burning their dead.
burning.
Cleric of the god of death who just cremates people.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Make sure that no ashes remain. You know, like it's
I'm in.
super hard to bring
Complete-
people back.
Brutal.
A cleric whose sole job is to do what Katarina did to Celis's body.
Yes, that's right. Yes,
Pretty
yes,
much.
It's the cell is true.
Oh no.
Disintegration cleric. That's terrifying.
There.
It's like,
Right.
first
Cleric
off,
of-
Biohazard cleric.
I'm
Just
so sorry for your
I'll leave
loss.
no trace.
I'm sure your grandmother was a lovely person. The first treatment, we're going to burn her and down to her bones, and we're going to take those bones and we're going to throw them into an acid pit, and then we're going to take that acid and we're going to dilute it and scatter it all over the place so that she can never be returned to life unless someone uses true resurrection.
In which case, we need to kill everyone she's ever known, and all records of her.
Including
Wipe from the face
you.
of the earth.
Listen,
Right.
all we want is a fine jelly-like substance at the end.
Completely devoid of any genetic material or
Gelatinous
resemblance to the deceased.
And delicious on toast.
Is that too hard
Makes
to
a good
ask?
glue.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, they'll lead you over.
Anyway.
There's a grave not very far, actually fairly close to the mausoleum. And you see written on it is Nualia.
Oh.
No last name given. It does have birth and death date years. I cannot seem to find them.
Mhm.
But from what you can tell reading it, you know she was. When she died, she was about 20 years old.
Are you absolutely sure of her remains?
Pretty sure.
Oh, that's not.
There was
what I
nobody
asked.
else. There was nobody else missing.
Are you saying she faked her death, Squeak?
No, oh no,
What-
oh, that's
What
quite
do
a
you mean?
jump. No,
what do
I
you
was
mean
just.
missing? Was this like an assumed death situation, or did you actually have a body to bury?
We had a body to bury, but by the point we got to it, it had burned in the church, so it was mostly just a blackened skeletal remains.
Where did he adopt
Did
her
anyone?
from?
Oh right, adopt a
Uh-huh.
daughter.
Yes.
Was he married?
One question at a time.
That's a pretty important question. I feel like people should know that off the top of their head. I kid.
No, actually, so Nualia was, she was a vagrant child, just a foundling that was being raised by Father Tobin. She was a rather special child in that she was actually an Aasimar. We're not sure who her parents were, but she had various magical abilities. She could heal. help
Aw,
people in different ways.
It's like you, Aiden.
Yes, I suppose it is.
She was very sweet, but it's
You said just like you,
So, yeah.
Aiden, and I was like, yeah, except for the dead part.
Right.
At least for
Just
now.
like you.
Paul's
Just like
knife.
you.
Yeah, that's right.
Just like you.
Just pulls out a torch.
Right. Totally. Just rolling, just to see.
1 second. All right, so yeah, but not sure who the parents were. She was raised by Tobin himself, and it's a tragedy that she did pass away in the fire as well.
Real shame.
Their bodies were the only ones discovered at the time.
Well, is there anything else that we can do at this point?
That fire
Yep.
was like 3 years ago? 4?
5 years ago, actually.
That's a long time.
5 years is a long time to wait to grave rob someone.
Yeah, and goblins are.
Especially if they didn't have
That's-
anything
yeah.
How
around
many
the
people
person.
died in that
It
fire?
wasn't buried with anything special
those two.
either.
Just the two.
Just those two.
How long do goblins live for?
Very long.
Not a long time. Go ahead and roll me.
Survival?
Knowledge, nature.
No.
Anybody
Knowledge
but me.
nature, yes.
Anybody but me.
Well, you're the one who asked.
Well, I asked because I didn't know. I don't have nature, so,
So
7
It's
plus
gonna be whatever your intelligence is.
8.
Plus
I will aid you.
9.
Don't worry.
Then.
What?
9.
Plus 3.
Yeah.
Oof. Plus
Or 10 then.
3.
But I was just wondering, I asked because I didn't know how long goblins live for. Which I clearly don't know how long goblins live for. So 10 is what I got, Jacob.
300 years.
Um,
They live forever.
Plus or
You know
minus.
they live-
Plus or minus 300 years.
Plus or minus 300 years. 11 days.
When we're around, they don't live very long. Am I right?
Hey.
Oh.
They live 11 days.
They live about a session and a half.
Yeah. How long do goblins?
let me see.
What do goblins dream of?
When it is dark, what do the goblins see?
Broken bones.
So you know goblins,
Gum labbers.
they can live a fairly long life. Not as long as a humans, but they can. Old age for a goblin would be about 50 to 60 years old.
Wow.
Oh dang! That's
Um,
longer than
Yeah, I was
That
expecting a
is-
few
Kidding.
years.
It's most people think it's a lot shorter,
Mm.
purely because they don't. Very
That's
few
fine.
goblins live to old age.
Just put it. The vast majority of goblins do not die of old age.
Right, there you go. Yeah, they don't die of old.
occupational hazard.
That's, we're
Life
goblins. That's an
expectancy.
occupational hazard.
Well, and it could be possible
Great
that
quote.
these goblins maybe knew him 5 years ago.
Possible they were the ones that started the fire.
Or whoever.
Suppose,
Has
but
the grudge,
goblins
hired
aren't
the
typically the
goblins.
most subtle of. If they had started the fire, I imagine everyone would have known about it. I mean, they
Probably.
started quite a few fires yesterday, and it was pretty easy to tell who was doing it.
I don't know.
They can be right sneaky when they want to be there.
It's a
I
mystery.
suppose that's fair.
Well,
But it all boils down to why, though.
And
Well, that's
track-
what I'm going to be investigating.
should we do a census?
goblin. We should do a census.
See where
We
he's
need
at.
to do a census.
Clipboard
You
right
got a canvas. You got to put out an APB
Right.
Yeah.
on a man
With
with
5
2 goblins or
5
3
goblins.
goblins in a trench coat with 2
Trench
other
coat.
goblins?
It's pretty easy to identify because they're carrying a whole skeleton.
Yes. That looks like the deceased father.
Well,
Oh no, 5 years? I don't know that that's long enough to be down to skeleton. I think there might be some bits still hanging on.
It's probably
we
true
found
too.
all those tracks down there. Can we see if there's any evidence of which direction?
Can
If they were stomping around like idiots down below, who knows if they were stomping around like idiots up here?
Yeah, can anyone track
Do
scent?
you see any drag marks?
Yeah. I can sort of look around. I'm not great at it.
Can anyone track by scent? I'm sure that the smell would be pretty obvious.
Only when there's a meal cooking.
Is there a dog in town, Sheriff, that we could hire for this job?
Well,
Like a bloodhound?
first off, Sheriff, if there's anything you need from us to help in your investigation, please. Well, I suppose I'll speak for myself. If you need any help
No, you
from
can
me,
include me in that.
just let me know.
Same.
I feel like we're forming
I'll-
some sort of camaraderie
I'll
here.
do some looking around. I'll look through town records again to see if I can find anything specific that
Nyrelion's
might
like-
indicate something, but I don't. The previous investigation turned up nothing. The fire was deemed to be an accident and just a tragedy, really.
Oh, if this is connected.
I'll
it'll
let you know
appear
if I
that
find
it's not
anything,
the
and
case.
if I do get a lead, I'll let you know. I could definitely use the help.
Jacob's freak came through 5 years ago, and that was the fire that you caused. It lines up with when we played the game, okay?
Yep.
5 years ago.
Was it that long?
I think so.
It,
It
I don't
was
think it was
before
that long.
COVID,
No.
and it was before
It wasn't
we
that long.
finished Enigma,
Was it
right?
free?
Or no, right after
Heck?
we finished Enigma.
Yeah,
Was
it's
it-
right after
2019.
Enigma.
I think it was about 3 or 4 years
2019.
ago. Yeah.
About
No
3
more
4
than
years.
4.
4
No
years.
more than 4.
4 years.
But still, holy
Yeah.
moly.
Yeah,
Yeah, no kidding.
it was Jacob's character.
He's just on an arson streak.
Yeah.
You, Sheriff, do we have
Yes.
permissions to conduct small investigations of our own around town? Of course, we won't go into any trouble. I won't, at least.
I can't necessarily give you my authority, but well, the townspeople know you helped out. I'm sure they'd be more than willing to give you what information they can.
Like their names, where they live.
And their careers and the
Households.
income, anyone who happens to be living in the household
Their
with them.
income. Yeah. Anyone who lives there.
Oh my
Actually, do you
gosh.
have record of a census at all in your town, Sheriff? Because
You
it
don't,
would be great
but
if
the
it's
Witcher
already been
service
done.
will offer.
It was done 2 years ago.
Actually, that is
Alright,
a
high
question
or
I
low?
have. Oh no!
Another
What?
thing that comes to
Higher
mind.
High or low?
Census.
Hi.
Census papers.
They don't really keep a census. The last time one was seriously taken was like 30 years ago.
Dang it, guys.
It's
Should have said love.
They had one spanking new
All
temple.
the more
already.
not
reasons
a
to take
huge.
one
It's not like
now.
it's a huge city or anything.
Right.
There's 1,200 people here, so
Better late than
Easy.
never.
How do they know that though if they haven't taken a census?
Got it.
Guess-
That's
Estimation.
right. They've had been
Ooh.
babies. And, well, they'd probably know records of
Well,
population probably didn't grow.
It
too
does
much.
occur to me that we might be speaking to someone who might have access to some hounds. You know, seeing as we're going on a boar hunt.
Oh my goodness, you're
That's a good
right.
point. Yeah, we could potentially.
well, we'd have to get on it pretty
Right
fast
now,
before the
yeah.
scent goes cold.
Let's go ask him. Where would he be? Sheriff, do you know where what was his name?
Aldern Foxglove.
Where's Aldrin Foxglove live? And can we contact him?
He's the
Oh.
first on our census. He
That's right.
starts with A.
Number one. That's right.
Aldrin Foxglove. He doesn't live in town. His manor is about a half day's ride south, but
Half a day.
I know he's staying in town at one of the inns.
Oh,
Whether he's
Um,
still there right now,
Ah,
I
maybe
can't
he has
say.
his dogs with him at the end.
maybe because he's going on a board hunt.
I
Probably.
do. I
Yeah.
think he said he was staying at the inn in the south of town.
The rest of the dragons.
Let's go. Let's go see quick.
well,
quick.
Let's go give him a ring.
Sheriff, don't let anybody else go down there.
we walked all the way up here. I'd really like to get one of those pastries. You know
They'll be there when we come back from the inn.
Fine.
Yeah,
Should we
I'll
stay
go run and
here?
grab a couple of pastries. Some of you go run and grab Alden, and we'll meet back here.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
there
you
is-
can go with
That
him.
works.
You go with him.
Perfect.
Real quick.
Yeah.
If, like, my survival's not terrible, could I roll to see, like, is there any way there's still a scent for dogs to find? Or are we already kind of too late? Because this has happened, like, yesterday.
It would have to be like a bloodhound or something.
He
Okay.
might have one.
It's
It's worth a shot.
chances is
But
very slim.
Mm-hmm.
Well, bloodhounds aren't used for
Boar hunting.
no.
should we even bother? Or
You also know.
What would be used for boar hunting?
Never mind.
Boarhounds?
I can
Yeah,
roll
it
for
would
it.
just. It's a very slim chance.
Yeah, let's look
Alright.
that up.
Okay. Man. I mean, it was a noble idea.
Well,
It might not be
You
worth
you
it.
can
I'm
just
not
say we
sure
try
that-
it, Jake, and it doesn't work, so we're not wasting 3 hours
Nope.
here. All right. Well,
Everybody, I want to see everybody's bones. Turn out your pockets.
Bring out your bones.
if you'd like, we can just go to the circus. You can check that out for a little bit.
Literally boarhounds.
Oh, that's cool. He probably has boarhounds. Boarhounds better than bloodhounds? Scent-wise?
No, boarhounds are a class of dogs, not.
I know, but like,
Not a
what's
specific
their
breed.
tracking skills? Because Alden would have boarhounds.
Too bad it wasn't a pig.
Or, too bad we don't have goblin hounds. They should make those.
There are goblin dogs. We found
That's
one
true.
yesterday.
Oh yeah, we did.
It almost ate Aldern Foxglove.
You know what? Correction. Bloodhounds would have or can be used as boarhounds.
Boom.
I prefer. Here, I gotta type this one out. My favorite boarhound.
You know what else is classified as a boarhound? Is a dachshund.
Is a border
What?
collie.
Oh yeah, please tell me he has just like a legion of dachshund. That would be amazing.
That's
Border
awesome.
collie. Wow,
Oh,
Jordan.
Glad somebody
Go
liked
That's
that.
a good one.
Go away.
That's
go
so
away.
good. Border
God.
collie.
Sam,
That's so good.
No.
you're not discouraging me.
So, are you guys going to go like check with Alden?
But
I don't
Um,
know.
do we think it's worth it? I think there's a very slim chance that we find anything. It might be worth
Doesn't
whatever slim chance we have then.
Sure, we could try. I mean, maybe it'll track for a little bit and then lead
Suppose at least-
somewhere.
put us in the direction that we need.
Could at least give us a direction, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go try
Wouldn't
it.
hurt to ask.
We'll go to the rusty dragon and
The
we'll
crusty
we'll
dragon.
see if he's
The rusty
there.
crusty
Well,
dragon.
this is the
Crusty dragon pizza.
I'll meet you all back here with some pastries.
Crusty dragon.
This isn't the Krusty Dragon, this is Patrick.
That's good.
Oh,
I would like to stay at the temple, please.
Oh, so then me and Aiden are going to go find Alden.
Here
while
we
you
go.
guys go get pastries. And
I
Green
know I
team.
know which of those
I'll
missions
stay
is the most
here.
important.
Pastries.
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 Pastries are life.
If you don't mind eating the whole thing before you get back, that would be great.
What? Don't you want one?
No, I'm alright.
Oh.
Thank you.
Are you offering? Here, I'll pull out one of my tokens.
Certainly.
No. That's
Anyone
not
else?
what I meant.
I mean, anyone
no,
else want?
They're
I'm-
No,
delicious.
I'm alright.
They are delicious. I suppose you
Yeah.
can just
Would-
get
would you
whatever
like
you
one?
want.
No.
Thank you very much.
You know, you've got to eat something, fuel your body, so you can punch like that.
Yes. I have eaten. I ate breakfast. Pastries don't really fit into my diet.
Pyramid.
Whatever.
Have you
Your-
never
whatever
heard of something called the
denominational food-
food pyramid? Very important, actually.
Oh
Very important.
no.
Mine, I guess, is more of a rhombus.
Your non-denominational
Food
food.
rhombus. Yes.
I love it.
Similar. It's more along those
That's
lines.
awesome.
And kind of get like an angle. Never mind. Anyway.
Any
Suppose
preference on the type of
I
pastry?
just
as
kind
you-
of
how
have a
you-
food circle.
Whatever looks good.
If it's edible,
I mean,
it's
it all
inside
looks
the
good.
circle, and if
Very-
it's
very
not
good point.
edible, it's outside the circle, and I eat what's in the circle.
Oh. I've strayed outside
That's
that
a
circle before.
lovely
Very unfortunate.
prize. I don't know.
I have questions about that later, but first, pastries.
In the pastry of your choice.
Maple bar.
Okay.
Those are quite good.
Oh, I don't think I
Anyway,
tried one
Volette.
of those yet.
You're awesome.
Actually, can you bring me back an apple from the apple bobbing station? That
Pretty
would be
sure they've
wonderful.
been bobbing in there since yesterday. You sure you want
No,
one?
I know I saw he had a crate off to the side. If you can ask for.
I've got
Bean.
you covered.
You gotta bob for it first, though, or it's not the same.
Well, I mean, I
Have you
would
guys ever
go
done that
and have things
that
to do.
game?
I've actually never tried it
Yeah.
before.
You want to be
I've-
the first one. That's like you think about it and you're like, wait a second, I want to be the first one in here
Yep.
because it's like your whole head, like, yeah. Or if you have an individual bowl, then it's fine. But
Just spray hand sanitizer on top
yeah,
every time.
that's right.
Oh,
Just
I saw
bob
the
for
top.
apples in
Right
hand
over the top.
sanitizer.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Here's some
COVID
goggles.
safe.
Here's some comments. Yeah.
Don't swallow.
Yeah.
Gross. No.
I know that. I
Anyway.
know what I'm photoshopping. Hand sanitizer bobbing for apple.
Nice. Squeak's style.
Just
Oh.
What if it's
COVID
just apples
safe,
just a
in
bottle,
hand
just like a
sanitizer?
really.
Mama Shazara's COVID-free apples.
I'm just thinking a really big bottle of Purell, and then just like shower coming out of it, and Squeak underneath.
Trinity just screaming her head.
Yeah.
It's that scene from that the music video for
Oh, Flashdance? It's when she
yeah.
pulls on the thing and she's like that.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm in. Flash hand sanitizer Flashdance. I'm in.
There you
What
go.
if the whole container is just hand sanitizer? It's not water at all. So it's
That's
apples in the.
That's what we
you're
said.
saying.
That's
Yeah,
what we
that's what
say.
we're
Yeah.
saying.
I like this idea.
Mm-hmm.
You're so jello-y.
It would be pretty viscous. It would be a
You would
pretty
dry
viscous
very
Yeah.
quickly.
experience.
Don't open your eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, no kidding. Don't open your eyes. Oof.
That's why I said goggles. Gotta get
Yeah.
goggles. Only way to do it.
Oh, your
Yeah.
skin would dry
And a
out
snorkel.
so fast from that too.
Yeah. You have to pin it is how you play the game. You have to pin it against like the side basically. So you have to like maneuver it. Otherwise you could
really?
you could bite
Or
the stem
stem.
if there's a stem long enough.
Or you go pro move and disjoint your
You
jaw like a
suck at it.
snake.
Yeah.
And
Or they
swallow it
follow
whole.
the
apple
just-
whole.
Exactly. And
But see, that's actually
What if you just use like suction? You just go.
Yeah. The whole
Feel free to move
all
that
of
face.
see, I've done bobbing for apples before, and I found the easiest way for me is just if you go in fast enough.
just like
Oh, if you hit the-
just wedge your
Yeah,
teeth
you-
into
that
it.
is
you
the
hit
way
that
you
you would fucking
basically
go for
just
it.
hit the apple with your teeth hard enough
is
to
true.
sink in a little bit, and then when you come up, it's there.
That's true.
That's not bobbing for
It's
apples.
like-
That's apple spear fishing with your teeth.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's
picturing.
effective.
I'm picturing Jake standing above a thing of. He just hands behind his back and then just slams his face into this water, and there's just
like-
this clap.
I imagine it's like a Bruce Lee thing where
He
he just
comes up with an apple and a bloody nose.
I'm imagining like a Bruce Lee situation where he's just like stark upright, and then there's just like a little flash of motion. He's got an apple in his mouth and he's just drenched.
We lost Sam. She's laughing so hard. We lost her. Oh, that was good.
Oh.
I like it a lot.
Oh.
So that that is how you bob for apples. In case you
Moshing for apples.
The face
Watching
equivalent
for
of a
apples.
belly flop.
What can I say? It works.
You can't argue with results.
Oh,
You can if they chip your teeth.
Oh gosh, my freaking cheeks hurt.
There we go.
So yeah, you guys are gonna go get your pastries.
Awesome.
Right, that's what
Right,
we're
that's
After
what
you?
Yes.
That's right.
Oh, I can't do that voice.
Aiden and I are gonna go do.
Yeah, we're gonna go talk to
Alden,
Mr.
yes.
Foxglove.
So yeah, you two head back to the Rusty Dragon. You're not quite sure which room his is.
Well, we'll
Knocking
talk to the
on
person.
doors.
No. We'll talk to the person at the front.
Well, you guys got
Yeah.
a census to do anyway, so you might as
Emiko,
well.
right? That's her name?
We have
Yeah,
a message
Emiko.
for
Emiko.
Alden.
Hello,
Yeah.
Emiko.
He said
I
that-
was wondering.
Good morning.
Hello. We were supposed to meet a Master Foxglove for a boar hunt, and we were looking for him. We had a small favor to ask. Do you mind fetching him for us?
I don't think he's in right now. I saw him leave this morning. I haven't seen him come back.
Oh.
Not
Well,
sure where he is.
unfortunately, I
He could
suppose that puts us out.
He could be totally home right now.
He could.
Did
Maybe
he
he's going to
leave
fetch his
any-
boarhounds.
Do you happen to know anything about
Dachshunds, that's
summoning
right.
skeletons, perchance?
Hey, does this robe look familiar to you?
Have you taken a hobby in raising the dead?
Have you been here all day?
Yeah.
Where
Where
were
have you been?
Where were you between the times of?
Yeah.
No, this could take a really weird turn. We've got one clipboard where someone's like, "Where have you been all night?" and the other person's like, "And how many kids do you have?"
I just need to know.
What are
It's
their
all
ages?
census. We're just narrowing down
Either way.
suspects.
Thank you very much for your time.
Not a problem. Anytime.
Hope to see you at the circus.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Always marketing.
Shameless plug.
Squeak. Are you just like staying and meditating at the temple?
Well, I was gonna not corner, that's a horrible way of saying it. I do want to talk to Father Santos, because he was on my list of things, or people to talk about. Actually, I
That's
have a
right.
couple questions for him as well.
Okay. So yeah, he's a little frazzled by everything that's gone on, but calmed down a bit. And he's kind of just at this point busying himself with his temple duties, making sure everything's clean in order. But it's easy to talk to him as he's going along.
Okay. Excuse me. Hi. Hello. My name's Squeak. I was one of the group that, Anyway, so sorry. You're probably very busy. I just wanted to, make my presence known. Sorry, you look like you want to say something. I apologize.
You're totally fine. You're fine. It's nice to meet you too. I wish it were under better circumstances, but
Yes, same. Well, first, I just wanted to say, don't know if you've heard of our order, but I'm with the Order of the Giving Hand, and I'm out and about helping. So if you need anything, I'm quite skilled in the healing arts. So if you happen to have anyone that might need some of assistance, I'm your gal. And second thing, I know it's sort of a sensitive subject, but I had a couple of questions about Father Tobin.
yes. What did you have for questions?
Well, you mentioned his daughter. Say her name again. Nyrelion?
Nualia.
Do you know if they were particularly close or knew anyone, or someone, I guess, came to them particularly in town? Are they friends with anyone?
Let me just double checking before I give you an answer.
He had many friends. Just kidding. He had no friends. I hope he had friends. Please tell me he had friends.
Did he have any enemies?
dun dun
Did he
dun.
have
We
any
did ask
frenemies?
this, and he didn't.
We asked about enemies, but we never asked about friends.
We always focus on the negative, don't we?
right? You gotta think of the
Did
positive.
he have any enemies that became friends, or friends that became enemies?
Oh my
Became
God.
enemies.
I feel really bad
Or
about this.
friends that became estranged acquaintances?
Did he have any
Friends that he drifted
frenemies?
away from.
Yeah, does he
over
had any
time.
friends that he kept particularly close because they were his enemies? No.
Friends that over time he just found himself thinking about as he went to sleep. Like,
Does he
I've never
have
talked to
anyone
that
who
guy
was
in
his
like
friend,
years.
but he wished he wasn't their friend, but they were stuck in a complicated social, pressures and things like that, and couldn't find a way to disengage himself from the friendship without being rude? Did he have any of those?
Ah, no.
Research.
Thank you.
He's like, yeah, totally.
What about on and off love interests who, would drift through their lives at certain points in time, and it just never seemed like anything worked
Old
out
flames,
quite right?
old sparks, new flames, new sparks?
Don't bring up flames or sparks.
Right, sorry. Too soon, sorry.
Wow.
Oh.
There definitely was an old flame.
Well, besides that one.
Oh.
Although I suppose there wouldn't be any new flames.
Yikes.
You guys are heartless.
So is he.
It was
I
a
thought
pretty
you
hot
said
affair.
Time to call the disintegration.
But yeah, he'll go. No, he was beloved by the town. For close personal friends, there were a couple.
Sorry, just have to say, new NPC idea. Derek, the disintegration cleric.
Derek.
What exactly does a disintegration cleric do all day?
I think there's one answer to that.
There's one answer.
Is that really such an in-demand skill?
I mean, I feel like if someone just had powers of disintegration on command,
There's just
they'd be
some
making some
weird-
damn good money.
You walk
Right.
into the temple and you're
Oh.
like, okay, well, I need something disintegrated, and all the normal priests are out front, and they're like, oh, you want to talk to Derek?
Derek. Wow.
There's just some guy sitting in the corner just poofing stuff out of existence. Oh.
We didn't know what to do with him, so.
No, it's like to talk to Derek, you have to go into like one of those
Put him to his thing.
confessional
We're both
booths.
scared of
Oh, a confession.
Confessional booths.
Forgive me, but I
Makes
need
your
someone to
sins disappear.
disintegrate. Someone. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Close personal friends. I know him and Brodert Quint. He's still in the city.
Can you say the first name again?
Brodert.
Bro
I'll
Dirt.
put it in.
Bro dirt.
What a bro.
Brother of Joe Dirt.
Wow.
Brodert
Son
Quint.
of Robert.
But they had tea and brunch together at least once every 3 or 4 days.
Does he know?
Aside from him, no, just him. I think him and Nuali were fairly close. But what else? I'm not entirely certain. Him and I weren't that incredibly close. I, at the time, actually, wasn't in Sandpoint. I was in one of the. That's about a 2 days travel out among the farms. I came by fairly quickly, fairly regularly, since this is the main temple in the area. But I didn't see him on like a daily basis.
Do you know if Nualia and Tobin were close?
I believe so. Yes. They were almost always together, or Nualia was a child of the temple, so she was always either at the temple or running around town. Her being an Aasimar, there was a uniqueness to her that Father Tobin kept a close eye on her, definitely.
The uniqueness didn't have to involve
In a
bursting into
good
flame, did it?
way, or like
I don't recall her ever having.
Yay.
What was that?
What? I didn't say anything.
I was asking about like he kept a close eye on her, like in a good way or like a creepy way,
Oh.
like he's adopted, eh?
There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. It's just a thought about like maybe he had bad intentions, or maybe he was super controlling, and the only way that she could get his attention was to light a fire.
To act out.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll let him go about his time. I'll wait for them. I'll just sit by her grave and just kind of
Okay.
clean up around the sides, make it look pretty.
Yeah, so by this point you've gotten your pastries. Where are you heading back to the Rusty Dragon after?
I
Or where are
want
we
to just
going?
stop in at the White Deer on the way to the circus because it's like right there.
Okay.
And then, like, just drop off a couple of things in my room.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you guys head on off then to the circus. It's at this point they're pretty efficient. Things are still getting patched up from what was burned. But looking around, they've definitely cleaned up the site. You really couldn't tell there was a goblin fight here yesterday. There's still a few injured members of the circus walking around with bandages on. But aside from that, it seems fairly normal.
Well, they don't miss a beat, do they?
It would appear not.
The show must go on and all that.
Oh yes, we're. Wait, am I there yet?
Nope.
Nope, never mind. Keep thinking that I'm places that
Volette.
I'm not. I apologize.
Suddenly,
You're
Volette's
just-
disembodied
Pops
voice.
into existence.
Ghost sounds appeared.
She can cast that from a long ways away.
It must be like a pre-recorded message.
Level 20. Yeah, it's a pre-recorded.
She set up tape recorders just in the off chance somebody would.
That's right. That's my contingency. I've learned that spell
Oh.
just for messages. That'd be the best.
So yes, you guys do make it to the circus.
It's like the lady in Brave.
Well, I'm
little girl from.
glad to see everything's going well here. I don't think we should
Yeah,
wait too long, though.
Yeah, probably hurry up and get those pastries.
You head up to the pastry cart, and they have most everything they had the day before.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We talking day-old pastries here?
How dare they?
What kind of business are they running here?
I think he means the same variety.
Yeah.
I just had a horrible. I don't know why my brain went here, but we were talking about bobbing for apples so much. I imagined bobbing for donuts, but you gotta do it in the oil.
Oh,
Oh, no.
oh,
I cast resist fire and then bob for donuts.
I think my technique would still hold up and be successful.
Nice.
I don't know about that, dude.
Well, you see, you slam your face down, get the donut in your mouth, clench your jaw out of pain, and flinch back, and got your donut.
Damn the hot oil covering your face.
Who needs eyes when you have a donut?
Really, aren't eyes just kind of like donut holes
Oh,
on
gross!
the
Stop!
face?
Stop! No.
Too far. Too far.
Title of this episode: Eyes are donuts.
No, eyes are the donut holes of the face.
Please don't title it that.
please don't.
Come on.
Oh,
1000% petition.
Gosh.
I was gonna vote for
Border collie.
what was it? No, Zach said something about shilling because Volette's always. Yeah,
What? Wait,
No,
You said something about Volette,
You
like
said
constantly
something
like
shilling the circus. Yeah.
circus.
Oh.
Oh, shameless plug.
A shameless
Yeah,
plug.
shameless plug.
I really do think that should be the title of this episode, but that's just me.
No meat on their bones.
That's a good one.
That would be good too.
So
How
yes, you
about
guys.
soulless plug? Sorry.
Soulless. Ooh.
So yes, you're able to get your donuts. They're fresh.
Yeah, I will
Goblin
order.
Baker's
I don't
dozen.
know what you're getting. What are you getting?
A baker's dozen. We'll just share. Just get a variety pack.
Make sure there's at least one Boston
Baker's
cream
I
in
was
there.
going to pick up 2 funnel cakes and then Eden's maple bar.
I was gonna get a maple bar.
So
Great. Are you paying for those or tokens?
tokens?
Token.
Aiden gave me a token. I'll use my 2 tokens for the funnel cakes.
I'll use my 1 remaining token for my maple bar.
Okay.
Look at you guys.
Ballin' on a budget.
That's the name of the episode.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Oh man.
Saving that dough, getting them donuts.
Wow.
Hey.
Balling on a budget.
Hashtag extreme couponers.
On this episode of Extreme Couponers,
How many donuts
this
did you
duo
order for it?
murdered a tribe of goblins in order to buy free pastries.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
How many
So yes,
funnel
you
cakes is
guys.
there, Eternals?
What are you? So yeah, you have your donuts. Are you heading back to the temple, Rusty Dragon?
I think
we were gonna
to
meet
the
at the
Rusty
graveyard.
Okay.
I thought we were meeting them at the graveyard.
Yeah, we were gonna meet up at the
I
That's
think
what
that
I
was the
thought
plan.
too.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I
Okay.
stayed.
Yep. We
Yep.
go back to the
It's like
graveyard.
I'm just sitting there. It gets dark. I know they'll be back soon.
They're coming for
They
me.
said they'll come back. You're just
They'll be back.
knees hugged to chest. They're coming back.
1 year
They're coming
later.
back.
It can happen.
I swear. Eat soap.
Eating it.
Eating soap.
Just having a nervous breakdown, breathing in your own tears.
No.
Oh, before I forget, I'm gonna go over to the bobbing for apples.
Thank you.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. They have a bunch of apples. They'll just toss you one.
I'll ask for 3.
They'll give you 3 for a copper.
Copper it is.
Nice. We return. Hi, Trent. Oh wait, you're not there yet. Hi, Squeak.
You guys.
We'll go to Squeak first.
Hi. Just
Unfortunately,
finished
we.
dusting off the gravesite.
What What have you been up to?
Oh, just asking some questions and, tidying. How about you? How did you find any
I imagine
hounds?
there's just like a row of spotless gravestones as you've been like anxiously cleaning.
They have
She just
flowers on
carries
them
a little
all.
brush everywhere she goes. Unfortunately, we weren't able to
Get any bloodhounds?
find. Yes,
Oh.
it seems Alden's Master Foxglove has left prematurely.
Wait, he left, but aren't we supposed to go boar
Yes.
hunting?
I believe that's tomorrow. Am I
Yes,
wrong
but
about
if he
that?
left-
What
No, you're right.
if
I don't know.
he was the one who did it?
We did see him
he
almost
was-
get eaten
He
alive
was
by a
being
goblin dog.
trodden on by a dog.
Seems a bit unlikely.
But suspiciously not bitten by it.
Oh,
Suspect.
he was
Let's
distracting
kill
it
him.
with the bones of the cleric that
Okay,
were in his
I-
pocket.
He was
I
being
have
attacked
to say-
because he had the bones. The dog wanted the bone. It's all coming. It's all coming together.
Like someone-
We get there for the boar hunt. Just walk up, slap him. We know what you did.
Confess! Confess!
Tell us your crimes.
Hit him with your holy
When
symbol.
Amico
This is the
said,
corner crying.
Where are
when
the other
Amico
bones
said he had
going?
left
Just pat-
earlier in the day, he
Man,
meant just from the tavern.
Where's Father Toby?
I was told that he is gone. He's gone forever.
He just suddenly, he's just doing the Joker thing.
Right, well,
Tell people the plan, and it's okay. Sneak in and steal some bones without telling anyone, and everyone loses their minds.
Wanna know how I got these?
arms.
Wanna know how I got these bones?
Oh, arms.
Arms. He's running around with skeleton arms.
He is a clown.
Fancy type. Oh my god, that's what the clown says! That's what the clown says at the circus. Wanna know how I got
my
these
God.
Oh, there are
scars?
clowns here. Let's stop joking before there are any
This might
shenanigans
get
with
real.
clowns.
This might get real fast,
Take
guys.
notes.
Off the rails.
It's about this time that Edan and Volette, you also arrived back in the
Thank
graveyard.
God. Oh wait, no, they were already
Hey, guys,
here.
they
The
got
other
it.
two
You
were
were-
He's
in on.
asking
You mean-
Squeak questions.
Trent and I?
Oh, Trent, yes, you too.
And Nyrelion.
Got pastries.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, and
Yeah, Nyrelion will hand Aiden his maple bar and then proffer one of the 2 funnel cakes to Squeak.
No, I don't want it. Thank you.
I mean, I saw you eyeing these pretty.
I know. I was eyeing them, and they're quite pretty, and they look quite delicious. But I'm
They're
fine.
really,
No.
but they're really good. Seriously, you should have one.
Nyrelion, I'm fine. Thank you. Do you happen to
What's
have
with
any
the
apples?
I actually got you a couple. Here you go.
Thank you.
I'll give you all 3.
I mean, if you're not
Well,
going
they
to
got
eat this,
three.
it might end up going to waste.
Oh, you can eat it.
I have a funnel cake for myself right here.
Save it for later.
Or you can give it to someone who's less fortunate, who is
I'm
hungry.
giving it to you, and you don't have a funnel cake right now, so that makes you a little bit less fortunate.
It seems like she doesn't want to eat it though.
Okay, I'll just wander through the temple. Is there anyone there who's just there to pray?
Oh.
Would anyone happen to want to love a wonderful funnel cake brought fresh from the circus?
From the circus.
There is a mom with 2 young children in there.
Oh.
There you go. Enjoy.
Their kids are squealing in excitement.
Make sure to brush your teeth later, please. Sorry.
How does one brush
And
their
I
teeth?
will rub the apple on my poncho and take a bite. I don't give a fuck. I'm hungry. Anyway,
No, they were clean. He took them right out of the tank.
Yeah, I'm
He
pretty
even
sure
spit shined him.
Yeah.
right in front of us.
the farmers don't spray anything on their apples out here.
Spray?
They're all organic.
what is that?
They're all-
What would they be
That's
spraying?
non-GMO.
What would they be spraying?
Certified GMO apple.
What are genetics?
And how would one go
Well.
about modifying them?
Am I an organism?
the tiniest apples ever. They taste great. Well,
That's how crazy Anatomy
Edan
Part 1.
said-
Here we go.
to Squeak, but now you guys are here. We weren't able to find Alden, but he left town, I guess, or not left town. He left the tavern this morning, but he hasn't returned. So
Well, it doesn't seem
we
too
think he did it.
abnormal. Wait, what?
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far.
It makes sense. If he's got a boar hunt tomorrow, wouldn't he want to go back to his manor? Which
It would make sense
didn't
that
the
he would go
Father
back to
Xanthus
his
say
house.
he's a half day's ride out of town?
Yes,
also
but that's
tiring.
weird that he would be here.
He might actually be fetching the dogs for the hunt.
True,
He could be doing any number of things.
true.
Either way.
He could also just be out around town. We don't actually know that he left town.
Yes.
Like,
Five
left
Or
town.
he could be
Yeah,
No,
stealing
I think the
somebody
logical
else's
explanation is he's gone. the logical
He's just-
explanation.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead. He got
was
stolen too. His bones were taken.
One of those skeletons that we just killed was in.
Oh, shit.
I thought he looked familiar.
As you were saying, please don't
was- it
strike
was-
me down.
It was
It's
the
me.
cheekbones. It was the
It was
cheekbones.
the one that didn't have a weapon and just had the hands. He was
Yeah.
like, "Hey guys, it's me."
Help! It's me.
Stop!
He was
Oh, I'm
trying to
sorry.
grab me and
Let
say,
me
"Get
fix
me
it."
out of here!"
Punched him in the face and he died.
Again.
Well,
That's what you get for being
Well, we
a
have the rest
skeleton.
of the afternoon.
yeah. Do you guys? I'm only going to be in town for a little longer. Is there something in this town that maybe is like unique or beautiful that we can visit?
Is the circus leaving?
Knowledge
That's it.
local.
Eventually, we'll leave. Yes.
Circus is in town for a little over a month.
In a month.
Oh no, that's quite a while.
That's quite a long time.
Sorry, that's a while.
I dare say you'll be here for
Yeah, that's a-
quite long
that's a
enough to
good
see what's
while.
happening.
Well,
Yeah,
is there
good chunk of
anything
time.
in town that we should see within that time?
Jake, is there
I have
anything in
never
town we
been
should see
here
within
before.
in that
I heard they
time?
have a lovely sawmill.
Have a strict no matches policy.
Wait.
Then.
None of you are from here?
No.
No?
Nah,
What?
Surrounding area, but not particularly.
Did you
I've been
all...
here for like I'd say probably like 2 weeks now, but that's about it.
I got here yesterday.
What about you? Trenton? Eden?
Oh, I got here. Yeah, would have been yesterday as well.
It's been years since I've made it this far.
Are you all here for the circus?
Frankly, I didn't know the circus was here. I've just been traveling.
Same. Just traveling.
I'm here for work.
Same here. Well, not the work part.
I thought you said you didn't have work.
Well, he's looking for it.
That's why I'm here,
Oh, to
I
get
thought you
work.
meant to it.
to get
Never
work.
mind.
Have you put up like poster boards or anything? Advertising your...
It generally goes the other way around. People post their jobs, and I would
Have
reach
you
out.
checked the job board?
What's
Does
your
this
upward
place
profile?
have-
Not in a few days. I might go back and check it later this afternoon.
I might put something up there.
Have you heard of LinkedIn?
Yes.
Only it's
Should
more like
really try to
scrolled
maximize
in.
your connections on there.
Yeah.
Heard it can be a very powerful networking tool.
Here, if you add me, I'll add you.
Yeah, I'm actually in town for a conference.
So great.
Mercenary conference.
TED Talk.
That's gotta be the tensest
Ugh.
room in the world. A mercenary conference.
That'd be funny. That'd be
Mhm.
great. What a town.
Oh,
What are you gonna
did somebody
post,
say
Squeak?
TED Talk?
I
Yeah,
did.
Jess.
I did. Squeak, what are you
You
gonna
know,
post?
just offering if anyone needs any medical assistance. Anything sort of assistance, really. Anything.
Oh. Are you good at writing songs?
No.
All right.
Not really my avenue, sorry.
Okay. I figured I'd
But if
ask.
you have a sore throat, I can fix that.
The patella is connected to the tibia.
That's
It
a
shows a
skeleton song.
Well, don't have a watch. What shall we do?
I think I might take Smokey out, stretch his legs.
Who smoked?
Oh, now it's cool.
Who's got legs? I know.
My horse?
Do you have a horse?
That's right.
I
you
do
said
have a
that.
horse.
Yeah, I remember you said that. Smokey.
It's probably smart. I should probably take my mule out as well.
You have a pet as well.
Do you
I
mind
wouldn't
if I
exactly-
take Flick along with?
By
Sure,
all
why not?
means. I mean, obviously
Hey,
there's
you also
goblins in
have
the
one.
area, so I suppose the more the merrier.
Volette, do you have
Oh.
a pet?
Oh, quite no. I mean, I have
Neither
a
do I.
shadow.
I'll look down. Same.
She says something in a totally different language to it. Waves at
Is
it.
it,
Oh, maybe not in the within a cave. Well,
dude?
strange.
Very interesting.
Is there something on the floor?
My shadow.
Interesting,
I
and we're
feel
just
like
going
that
like,
was in character.
Everyone's just staring at
Yeah,
the
that was
floor.
character. There's also a dog down here.
"Oh, hi,
Aw.
Balder."
He's chilling.
Is it Balder? Balder.
It is Balder.
He's like
Here.
the goodest of boys. Oh yes, please show
Field
us.
trip. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see him at all.
Oh, I see
It's a
blackness.
blob.
Aw.
The Balder blob.
Balder. Balder.
It's
He's the best
mushrooms
little
now.
blob.
He's so cute.
He
Blob
can't hear you.
face.
I've got headphones in.
Maybe he's got sonic hearing. Balder.
Oh,
Bark, bark,
poor
bark.
guy. He's just straight up like zonked on the floor.
He's like the best guard dog. We slept on your guys' front room, and he slept like between us, the couch, and like the second mattress. He slept right between. It was so cute.
That's
On
funny.
his
He's
back.
great.
There wasn't a whole lot of
in the air.
space there.
No, there wasn't. He was
He made
on
away.
his back, legs up in the air, just passed out.
That's hilarious. Today, so he can like nudge his way into my room,
Oh yeah.
and I got home today from work, and he was in here, and I don't know how long he was in here by himself in the dark. But I feel kind of bad.
Oh, like the door was
Poor guy.
closed.
Shut himself
like,
in,
shut
Yeah.
It was
himself
so
in?
it automatically closes, so he can
Oh.
push his way in, and then it shuts.
Oh,
Oh,
poor guy. Oh,
Yeah,
gotta
Oh,
get like
he
a
was
little
just-
pull rope on your knob on the inside or
oh
something.
yeah, for him to.
that's not a bad idea. I might have to do something like that because
Border collies are
He's
smart.
smart enough.
He'd
He should
figure
be
it
able
out.
to figure it out.
yeah, I think he'd be fine with that. But yeah,
Well, yeah. I mean, if you want to tag along, just gonna go saddle up real fast.
Oh, no, I don't have to. I was just curious. Maybe I
mean,
can say.
Squeak,
anyone.
you and I could go to the beach.
Oh, actually, that sounds lovely.
What time
Sure.
of year is it again? I think I asked this already.
Fall. I think it's like
Um,
fall,
Yeah,
isn't it,
harvest.
autumn.
Early fall, end of summer.
Okay.
It's the end of September, basically.
Got it.
Mhm.
Watch out for sharks.
Watch out
Sharks?
for goblins.
Touche.
Wait,
Watch out for shark.
Watch out for goblin
was
sharks.
he,
Goblin
was he
sharks.
joking?
Watch out for goblin sharks.
Was he joking?
all sharks are
There's
goblin
sharks out
something.
here.
Not on the beach.
That's good.
That was a really
Dude.
good one.
That was
Dude.
clever.
That was so
Come
good.
What?
He said all sharks are goblin something.
Oh wow, that is good.
Ah, damn
Some
it.
sharks are goblins.
That's true.
Hey.
Those are the best sharks.
Those sharks are doing us a solid right
there
now.
are no sharks on the beach.
No, they're in the water.
It could be.
Thinking the same thing.
Great minds, Jordan.
But fools rarely differ.
Oh, that's creepy. Goblin.
It's a goblin shark.
Oh yeah, goblin
Oh,
shark.
it's a real thing.
Hey.
Yeah, that's an actual.
Wait. Oh yeah.
You should
yeah,
you
no.
should pull up a
Photoshop
picture of
some
what it
ears
looks
on
like
it.
when they actually take a bite. When they
Oh,
open their
that's
mouths.
creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Their
Oh, yeah.
mouths like
Oh.
open
It
Oh, that
and
way.
shit
extends
forward.
Their
further.
jaws shoot
Yeah.
out, yeah.
Mm.
All right,
You should
well,
also Photoshop a goblin's face onto a shark.
That's what I was gonna do.
just
At least some ears onto it or something.
yeah.
3 of them in a trench
Photoshop
coat.
a shark head onto a goblin's body.
Oh,
Are you talking about this, Zach?
Shark.
Oh no.
Ah, they're horrible. They're so creepy. Yeah.
It's pretty cool though.
Ew.
Oh yeah.
Get rid of that.
If they would be really great at Jake's bobbing for apple strategy.
Yes, it would. They wouldn't even need to bob. They just kind of hover above the water and then they
Yeah,
just
but-
go.
Gross. Get rid of it. Delete it. Oh my gosh, it's ugly. It's terrifying.
Aiden, stop.
It's just got.
Oh, this
They're
one's almost
beautiful.
kind of cute.
It's
This
Oh,
one's
no.
almost kind
It's
of
a
cute.
beautiful.
This makes me
creature.
more worried.
Oh, it's given a little nibble to that flounder.
Ew.
Okay, that's horrifying.
It looks like little fingers going at you.
It's just,
It's like boop, I'll take that.
Sam, I like how we both did exactly the same thing too. Just don't mind if I do.
Hey, don't get away.
Do you want me to get rid of these, Jess?
Yeah, they're gross. Sorry. They are gross. I don't want to like.
I thought that last one was kind of cute.
It was not as bad as
They're
the middle
almost
one. The
as-
middle one was like, that is like...
Middle one was the
Charming in
word.
a horrible aberration of nature kind of way.
What's the word
Almost
for
as
will
bad
not
as
go
that
near.
that
Huh?
thing.
What's the word for something that hasn't eaten in a while?
Starving.
Emaciated?
Emaciated shark.
Amazing.
is what it
That
looked
is a good
Mm.
description.
Oh yeah, good
Mhm.
point.
That's
It's just
very
like-
good description.
It's like, oh, that's not healthy. And yet its jaws are like jacked. Like
I'm going to get
the
my horse.
rock up here.
Yes, let's
Yeah, I'm gonna fetch my mule.
meet at the
Are you guys just doing laps
North
with them
Gate?
around the town?
I was going to go out into the woods.
yeah. same
Down
here.
that southern
Nice.
bridge.
Watch out for snakes.
Oh, you were going to go south.
Like,
Oh,
Well, because my horse is stabled right there.
Ah, very well.
What is that called? Lost Coast Road. That sounds promising.
we're gonna go to the beach.
Yeah, I'm going to the same stable.
I guess I'm gonna pick up my mount right here. Well, not really mount. I can't ride him, but
Yeah, I also will be walking the mule.
I will be looking down on you peasants.
Yeah, so you guys go. It is actually a very lovely day out. Probably one of the last few for the year. So you have a very lovely stroll down the road. As you head south, you do notice there's definitely the area where the nobles live. You see 4 different manors, very different styles each one. As you pass by.
Maybe we just see if the Foxglove residence is here.
I think he's a little bit further out from what they were saying.
No, I suppose that's true. We haven't quite gone a half day's journey.
Half day. Yeah.
Roll me
Also-
knowledge history,
Trade.
actually.
Hmm.
Trenton and Nyrelion, you two might know.
hey, knowledge history. I definitely don't know.
Minus. I got a 4 total. I got a
I
minus.
rolled a
They're
4,
rich.
but I got a 7.
They're rich.
They're very rich.
We're in the right neighborhood, lads.
We found him. There's money.
We found him.
It just
There's
Yeah,
gold in them there manors.
Mm,
And potentially bones.
yeah. This. You think this is somebody who lives here did it?
Gold bones.
Definitely.
Ooh,
Ooh,
gold bones.
Gold bones the pirate.
Captain Goldbones.
Tragic story, he drowned because he's completely incapable of swimming.
All in all, terrible pirate.
Not
Very
because his
cool
bones were
name.
actually gold, he just didn't know how to swim.
It was actually the lead shoes that did it.
It was the large amount of jewelry that he wore and refused to remove. He liked
At
to
least he
accessorize.
died pimping.
All on a budget.
Falling on a budget.
All of, yeah, it all goes full circle. Here we go.
To be the title of the episode.
Gold Bones the Pimpin' Pirate.
Can somebody please draw this? If we get fan
Can this be a
anything,
side
I want
quest,
it to be-
please? Can we go find Gold Bones' treasure?
Gold
Yes,
bones.
please. Gold bone. Yeah.
Oh my god. No, if we ever get like fan art, I want it to be of Gold Bones the Pimpin'.
Absolutely.
We need
Lead
a
boots.
t-shirt. We need a t-shirt. Gold Bones.
Oh,
We'll remember.
listen, somebody's got to claim the last T-shirt before I do any more T-shirt challenges.
I'm so close. I gotta sit down and do it.
Watch this.
It's so long.
It's a race. It's a
It's
race. I think. Jake,
Are you guys wanting to do? Or go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think Zach even picked out which one was. Well, you guys know.
Oh.
I don't.
You don't, and I can't say it.
Mwah.
Give it away.
Sorry. Oh no, I just saw the turn order pop up. What? What did
No,
you
I'm
do?
just clearing it.
You good? You alright?
Yeah.
Whoa.
A little bit of housekeeping.
That scared the shit out of me.
If this goes like anything like the last time someone went out into the woods,
Yeah, I was just about
we're
to
about to
say.
get killed by a snake.
Well,
You know
you
what?
have gone out into the woods, Zach, and you know who you pulled that on last time, so this might be some comeuppance.
Some comeuppance.
Oh my god, or payback. Yeah. Come back.
It's a role reversal, so we had a level 10 character go out into
Yeah.
the woods and get attacked by a CR1 creature. So now a level 1 player goes in and gets attacked by a CR10 snake.
CR10 creature, yeah.
Oh
Let's
my
see.
gosh.
Well, I think that's technically that'd like be a Naga or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no.
We could take him.
Oh no.
I'm glad we went to the beach.
You can take him. I got a horse.
You know
Right?
what's faster? Yeah, you know what's faster
Instead
than a
of being
Naga?
attacked by
A
an
horse.
Oh.
Good luck, guys.
You know what's faster than a horse? 2 Nagas in an ambush.
No, you know what's faster. You know what's faster than a horse? Trees that can cast lightning bolts.
No, see, it was worse than that. It was chain lightning.
Chain lightning. No, yeah.
Oh. Who
Oh,
was it that asked what about the horse?
Justin did.
It was
God, I had the same thought and I kept my mouth shut because I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna die.
oh no.
The
Oh, here
second
we
he
go.
said that, I started laughing. I was just sitting there laughing at myself. I'm like, ah, stupid.
Rip
You were
horses.
That had a
You will be
drastic
missed.
impact on how
It
the
was so
rest of
good.
the fucking campaign went
Huge
too.
impact.
Oh,
Huge.
so funny.
It's arguably the reason Elizwin died.
It's true.
You're right.
You're right.
It's all tracing back to Justin asking, "What about the horses?"
Oh, I'm glad we sold Danithil's stuff.
Right? Yeah.
You know what? He deserved it. That monster.
Though.
You were saying,
Okay,
Jake?
No, I did look it up. There is a CR10 snake.
Hey.
Oh,
It's a giant anaconda.
Oh.
It's a gargantuan creature.
My anaconda.
25 AC, over 100 hit points.
I could hit that as long as
Bring
I
it.
rolled a
Bring it.
19 or a 20.
Do it. You won't cower.
And it'll still be a critical
won't.
either way.
I don't think you guys could survive a bite attack of 4d6 plus 19
No, probably
Do
not.
it
plus
to Zach.
grab.
Probably not.
You
Plus
won't.
grab. It's the grab that does it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 46 plus 19? No problem. Grab?
That is a heck of a bite attack. Holy moly.
No kidding.
CR10.
And gargantuan. That helps.
Oh, either way, we were doing something right.
We were going on a nice
Yeah.
walk.
You go on a nice walk.
We're collecting seashells.
Roll me.
Oh no. I don't want to roll.
We were having a wonderful
Constitution
time, and
save.
you just ruined it.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, never mind. What were you
Nope.
saying?
don't show you.
Best.
Do go on.
Seashells.
Do
I
go
will
on.
aid her. +3. Yeah.
Yes. Plus whatever.
Gets attacked by a jellyfish.
I was going to say perception.
Gets attacked by a giant clam.
25 then. +3, 28.
Hey.
Jeez.
Best
Dang.
perception of the game.
Let's go.
Well, I don't know about the whole game. I think you've got a higher one, but yeah. Anyway.
Hey.
Still pretty good. I'll
You
take it.
see the alternate dimensions.
Don't have a stroke.
I'm trying not to. Of where
You
the
know who
shells
did
are.
it.
You know,
see.
you know. That's who took the bones.
pick up
A brief moment of clarity. It
You
was
see
the
someone who
clams.
moves down the beach with a bag of bones.
Oh my god.
Pick up
just
a sand dollar.
bouncing along and then just rattling.
What do you do with an old cleric's bones? Just singing a song as they walk.
Also
Yeah, so you
dressed and
find-
looks like a cartoon villain, like
Twirly mustache and everything.
twirly mustache, long gangly limbs.
Okay.
Bowler.
It's just Skeletor.
Okay, no, it's
Skeletor.
Goob. It's Goob from
Yeah, it's Goob.
It's just Goob.
Okay, alternative title to this episode. It's just Goob.
It's just Goob.
I'm so sorry, Jake.
Yeah, we were playing a game.
We're
or something,
terrible
right?
players right now. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say you guys going along. You find actually a nice cache of sand dollars.
Cash?
Cache.
So we found
Dollars,
cash.
dollar
There's an
bills.
E at the end of that.
You found cash, but it's only fungible at the bottom of the ocean.
Damn.
They're sand dollars.
There's sand dollars.
Actually, as we're walking, can I talk to Volette?
Of course you can, Squeak.
I was just curious. So like, you know how I was going down the stairs and then you made like the sound of like spooky things up ahead?
Oh,
So like,
yes.
okay, I'm just curious. Like, and don't please, was that a joke?
Yes, I am funny.
No, I'm not saying that you're not. No, please, I'm not saying that you're not. No, here's the problem. The thing is okay, and it's sort of embarrassing. I'm not really good at telling when people are joking. I can't tell.
That's
So,
okay.
I mean, do you think maybe we can have a sign or something so when something is a joke, I can
How
laugh
about I wink at
with
you?
everyone else? Oh, that'd be great. Sorry, I know.
Just you.
It's sort of embarrassing.
So if I wink, then you know that it's a joke.
That it's a joke.
And that it's not me being real, but I'm saying something that means something else usually is what I do.
Well, that's the thing.
Yes.
I'm also not very good at telling if other people are joking.
Oh,
So if
I'll wink
someone
at
else
you.
makes a joke,
If
can you
you're-
let me know?
Yeah.
Because sometimes
I'll
I
be like,
can't
That
tell.
was funny.
That would be wonderful. That would be great. Okay.
to.
So-
I
Sorry.
love humor. It's an art, in my opinion.
and I would love to learn more about it. It's just unfortunately I'm inept in that
That's okay. I'm totally inept
avenue.
in healing, and it seems like you're good at that, and possibly helping people attack like skeletons. How would you learn how to fight skeletons?
I don't know. I just sort of panicked and I hit it and then it crumbled. And then the same thing happened with that goblin, so I'm a little concerned.
You're natural.
Because, like, you know, it's like, oh, these are healing hands, but I've killed.
Well, you just gotta think of it in a different way. That you're healing society of the wrongs that are happening in it
You're
at the
healing them
time.
of life.
It's just, and it's okay. That's a way of looking at it.
You're
I think I'll
healing
try.
your
I'll try
areas.
that.
Yeah, your people.
I'll
in the
try that.
surrounding. I mean, you helped
that's-
us. I didn't get hurt at all in those fights, and same with others. And that was
Well, there was a lot of blood yesterday, but I have a feeling most of it was not theirs. Although no, some of it definitely was.
They're not suffering anymore.
Everyone's,
They're in a better
everyone's fine.
place.
But then, I don't know. I'm just very nervous, and I would just appreciate if you're very good at talking with people, and you blend in with everyone, and I'm
well. She just points to her own
Also,
face.
she's really short.
oh yeah, no, like completely not even like just you're I'm these are real. Look at this sand. She just
Look at this sand.
Splacious.
Do you get nervous around people or talking? Or people?
It's more of the talking.
Did you
Just more
not
of
talk a lot
talking.
in your monastery?
No. Well, it was a lot of learning, and there was a lot of people who it was mostly just very serious conversation. And also there was no, not quite a lot of talking besides just business, mostly business.
Oh, well, I'll give you a tip. Sometimes people talk too much when they're really nervous. Sometimes they just talk too much because they like the sound of their voice, if that makes sense. where they just don't care about anybody else. But then there's like nice talking, like what we're doing, where we're sharing stories and things like that. So talking can be a good thing. And you don't have to be nervous. Around me, that is.
Don't be nervous about sharing stories and talking with you. Yes!
Great!
Yes!
Excellent!
I think. Great.
Look at this shell.
It's beautiful.
Oh!
Wonderful. Oh boy. Just carry on.
Oh, I will train you in charisma.
Boy.
I feel like that is the social skills.
Oh, God.
Well, are you planning on going to the boar hunt tomorrow?
If you'll have me along, sure.
Yeah, I think especially if someone gets hurt, I know boars can sometimes be really big.
They can be very big. They have tusks, which can cause piercing issues. They're not exactly cleanly, so if they do infect the wound, then there's too much talking.
No, that's important. That's good talking.
Oh, that's good talking.
That's
okay, so
yes.
trying to think other issues. You could be stampeded.
Exactly. See, you should
Yes.
definitely be there because you can fix it. How much can you heal? Like, can you just heal scratches and things, or like if someone has a disease, like they're going to die, or they're blind?
Well, no, certain things like that I can't really help. I'm starting to look more into diseases, but I'm mostly trained in, I guess you can say, advanced first aid.
That's exciting.
Yes.
I could try to heal. I think I could try. Let's see if I have any ranks in heal. Let me see what my... This will be good.
Uh-oh.
Here. This is what I would identify as as someone is dying. Oh, I actually rolled really well. What the heck?
Oh, nice.
My heal's -1 though, so 17. It's my knowledge of like somebody dying is like loss of blood, rolling in pain, unconsciousness.
Yes. No, you have quite a good source of knowledge.
Great. Oh, good.
It's fairly, yeah, about death, which I guess is important.
But I wouldn't know anything about it. Think diseases and things. So, yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm working on it. One step at a time.
You should keep like a journal or something if you
Oh,
learn
I
things.
do. I don't have it on me. I probably should carry it around, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe I should carry my things too, like my armor, weapons, in case there's more goblins.
Well, the problem is the things that I carry around are like my cooking supplies, my fishing pole. I don't really need to carry around a tent. I should probably try to own smaller things. That might
We
be
could go
helpful.
get a horse. Do you have a horse? You could buy a horse. The other guys have something.
They all have horses. I mean, I can always just carry it on my own. Not that heavy.
Do you not like horses?
No, horses are fine. I just, it's extra responsibility that I do not want to put upon myself at the moment.
It would be a burden.
Yes, yes. Would be a burden.
Like a pack
Okay.
animal burden. Anyway, all right. Well, anyway. Cut to
beast of
you
burden.
guys.
It would be a beast of
A
burden.
piece of a burden.
I'm dragging him a task.
Of burden.
Just trying to find the pun in there.
Just like,
pretty good.
Cut to you guys
do
in the
either
woods.
of you have a sudden feeling that someone is talking disparagingly about pack animals? I just got this weird feeling.
Weird vibe.
You're muted, Noah.
You're
Funnily
muted.
enough, yes.
That's awesome.
Well, I wouldn't trade Flick for anything.
flick. That's
All he
a
really
nice name.
carries is his own food, but it's something.
Sometimes I've found it's even nice to just have someone along with you on the road, even if they're not great at conversations.
Aw.
Yeah, no, Harrison here has been good company.
Harrison?
Yeah, he's built tough.
Oh, Harrison.
That was a double pun right there.
Yep.
Wait a second. What?
Yep.
Uh,
I don't get that one. What's that one mean?
if we explain it to you, we'll get sued.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then. Okay, all right. Oh, Harrison Ford? And Ford built tough? Okay, all right. Nice.
How I do most of the talking in the relationship, but Flick's a good listener.
I mean, I'd be surprised if he did any of the talking, but I suppose I've heard of stranger things than talking animals.
So, talking animals. Now that would be something.
Still, it's been nice to get out, stretch the legs, get some fresh air. Don't suppose we should probably stay out too long.
Probably not. We should probably get back, and we should probably try to get at least some sleep.
Certainly,
Yes.
I'm
Have a long day tomorrow.
pretty sure
Early
Alden
morning.
said that he wanted to get a early morning start.
Shall we head back then?
Yep.
All right.
Have either of you ever seen skeletons like that before? I mean, I'll say I certainly
They're not the
haven't.
most uncommon thing.
Really?
I've run into them on occasion.
They're unnerving. I mean, in the heat of the moment, you just kind of act, but they just seem unnatural.
But I mean, they don't exactly crop up naturally. Kind of have to be made.
Yeah, well, yeah, I
Yes.
suppose that's... don't know.
I'm wondering what sort of person even has a... You called it a robe of bones?
It's a robe of bones, yes.
It seems like a very hard to procure magic item.
Is that something you have to buy, or is it something you have to make yourself?
I mean, there are places you could buy them, but generally they are like kind of custom made. This one was definitely a custom made. Normally, when you would see one, it would have like different types of creatures on it, like a grab bag, if you were. This one was like all
That is
skeletons, which is a bit odd.
perhaps one of the most horrible things. A grab bag of bodies.
That's basically what a robe of bones is.
Well,
Yeah.
the other part of the equation is I don't think anyone around here would sell one. Unless there's something we... I mean, it seems like a small sort of the earth sort of town.
I mean, I haven't been in Sandpoint long, but I'm pretty sure there's not a shop that would be selling
This one
something
was
like this.
definitely custom made. I can say
Yes.
that much.
Which begs the other question: who in this area is strong enough magically, or knowledgeable enough magically to make something like that? And it
Like in
all-
theory, it's not the most difficult item. There's definitely harder things to make.
well, I certainly can't make it.
It would take at least some skill.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly more magical skill than 99.9% of the population of Sandpoint.
Or maybe even the entire population. We don't know that the person who made it is even from Sandpoint.
And
Fair.
the idea that they staged that entire attack just to...
Yeah. It all boils back to the question of why the bones of some cleric that died 5 years ago.
Especially when there are many other bones perfectly in hand. Maybe it was a coincidence, but seems like a lot of trouble to go to for
But they were definitely
coincidence.
looking specifically for him based
Oh,
on.
certainly.
There's
The
various
number-
uses.
The number of other mausoleums there, that there's no such thing as coincidences. Not not in my experience, leastways.
But the real question is, why do they want his body in particular?
Yeah. Well, hopefully the sheriff can find some kind of a lead. I don't know that we know the area well enough or the people to be able to connect the dots.
Yeah. Also, because of we know for a fact that whoever took them is at least dabbled in necromancy before, but we can't fully rule out the possibility of necromancy being the motive for taking the body.
But see, I don't.
It's not about the
That
reason
doesn't,
there.
that doesn't
there's-
ring quite right. I mean, if it was
there's
just
more-
a matter of building materials, then they.
I'm not talking about building materials. I'm talking about like more specific uses.
Like,
Pardon my
Such
ignorance,
as,
but
such as gathering information. There are spells and things like that that allow you to, like, speak with deceased.
so
Generally, you need the body there.
perhaps he knew something.
how long would a spell like that take to cast?
Could I roll knowledge arcana to see that if I know that?
Go ahead, yeah.
I like that we're the Oracle
Yeah.
and the other
Uh,
fighter are asking the fighter
18.
Yeah.
questions about magic.
Right? He's a wizard.
18.
He's in
Um.
pre-magic. He's not in. He's it's like pre-calc and calc. He's not quite
Yeah.
to calculus yet. He's in pre-calc.
Oh, I imagine it was like a pre-law degree.
Pre-law.
It's an advanced program.
I've got an associate's in magic. I don't have the full bachelor's yet. We're working towards it.
Yeah, so with the 18 you said?
18.
With an 18, you know, are you're asking casting time, right?
Casting time and like other like any like other like if there's any components or like things like that.
Okay. See, with an 18, you know, the only component you really need is the dead body itself.
Mhm.
There's no time limit, like you must cast a spell within a year of them dying or something like that. And it takes, even though it doesn't have a material component, it does take a bit more preparation and magic than just, a quick cast of fireball.
Yeah. It's not really something you can cast on the fly. You kind of have to really like prepare for it and like.
Well, then that
So,
could be a reason then.
Something to
Quick,
keep in mind at
A
least.
snatch and
What is
grab
the-
to get material or get information later when you're in a safe place.
Jake, could I roll a quick? I don't know if religion would get me this, but like, well, maybe I'll just ask. Is there any like? He even wouldn't say like. Is there any attachment? Maybe there's some sort of ritual or something like that. Just
In what context?
That would do what?
like, if one were trying to, you're saying gain information. Maybe you need the bones of a holy man to, I don't know, summon a demon. Or maybe it's like
Whoa.
something
Certainly
along the
That's
lines of.
dark.
I'm just spitballing here. What if it's? I mean, maybe there's like a particular sort of undeath that. I don't know. It just seems odd to me.
Yeah, go ahead and roll religion for that.
Okay. Ooh, that was bad. 13. No, not
No
13.
clue.
11.
Damn.
I don't know. Nyrelion, do you have any ideas? Maybe there's like.
I like Nyrelion's theory a lot more than yours.
I like my theory of it as well.
But I'm hoping no one's trying.
I mean,
to
can I
summon
roll
anything like
knowledge arcana to see if I know of any other like spells that
Yeah.
like specifically require
that. 101 uses for a dead body.
a dead body
Yeah, like I'm just thinking
for
like.
more than just like normal like undead army building stuff that could be done with anyone, like anybody, where it doesn't matter that it's like a specific person. And I rolled an 8.
Necromancy for dummies.
That's rough, buddy. Necromancy for dummies.
Necromancy for dummies, not done by dummies, on dummies.
Necromancers hate this trick. Raise bodies with this one easy trick.
No, that'd be clerics hate this one trick.
Clerics hate this one. Raise dead bodies with this one trick.
Yeah, nothing to my knowledge.
Man.
I'm assuming it was not good enough, Jake.
Yeah, no, it was not.
Yeah.
So for now, we assume that they were trying to ask questions.
This is why we can't find out.
It's the only thing I can think of, really.
I mean,
Well, maybe
I suppose it's just
one
as
of our-
reasonable as anything else.
maybe one of our new compatriots will have some sort of idea. Volette seems to have seen something of the world. And Squeak happens to know quite a bit about anatomy.
She certainly demonstrated that.
Mhm.
Dismantling it.
Although I'd probably refrain from asking her any questions about necromancy. The whole thing kind of seems to have put her off a bit.
Yeah.
And we should probably not mention the whole speaking to dead theory, because that will definitely put her out of sorts.
I mean, I feel like it's gonna put me out of sorts, so yeah.
Might as well ask. If she's uncomfortable with it, we can stop that line of questioning.
And if you want to, go ahead.
Well, either way, not many good possibilities.
Yeah.
Well, despite all of this mystery and mysticism going on, there's something good, I'd say, came out of all of this. Glad to have found some new friends that I can fight beside.
Indeed.
Agreed.
The power of friendship.
And now it's time to steal your bones!
Oh,
I'd like to imagine. Can we please title this episode "The Power of Friendship"? Colin balling on a budget.
oh.
The power of friendship. Nice. Now let's hug it out, guys.
Cinnamon roll hug.
Just the guys. Oh,
I know, right?
No, well,
it's so cool to be such great friends.
the donkey,
Just the guys.
the mule,
Just the guys.
and the horse are involved too. I mean, we're all
Yeah.
gonna,
Oh,
we're all
gosh, the
gonna
guys,
hug it
the
out.
animals. And then we're on the beach trying to figure out how to understand the
Trying
complexities.
to, trying to figure out how to spend these sand dollars.
Communicating.
I'm rich in sandbucks.
Oh.
Trade them for funnel cake.
I'm gonna
Ooh, now
invest
you
it
got an
into a
idea.
sand castle.
Hey,
I have a
So
feeling
we
the
make
sand
it
stock
back
market's
safely.
not doing too great. It ebbs and flows a lot.
Wow. Wink.
You just
3 for
gotta-
3.
You just gotta go with the.
3 for
You just
3.
gotta go with the waves.
Yeah.
I think it's in a bit of a sink right now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a crab market.
Goes back to those crabs, doesn't it?
I expect you for every one of those hand motions to have a what's it called? A rim shot put in for every did it.
Uh,
Yeah, I guess we're heading back to
Yeah.
Sandpoint.
Hey, you guys head back to Sandpoint. Yeah. You said you guys were. Is there anything else anybody's wanting to do for the rest of the day?
No.
Not particular.
Find some bones. Not just any bones. I mean the cleric's bones.
And we shall do it by disguising our search as a census.
ooh, I've
Door
got an
to
idea.
door, do you have
Right.
bones?
How many bones do you have?
Yeah. How many children do you have? How many skeletons do you have in your closet? We need to know.
Do
We need
your
to know, we need to
children
know, it's
all
important
have
enough.
skeletons?
we've got to count the number of people, then the number of bones in the household, and then we've got to figure out if there's extras.
Yeah. And then we have to do the math to see if the number of skeletons
putting
is
the numbers
equal
together,
to the number of
figuring
people.
things out.
Exactly.
One of these times you're gonna be like, so we took a count. There's 5 people, but there's 6 skeletons,
What does it mean?
and
What
one
does
of
it
them
mean?
doesn't have a body around it.
I think we found our man.
Maybe they're just making soup.
We never specified human bones.
Oh, we gotta start over.
There's like a guy with like a ram going like back to the door. He's like, "Which is chicken?" He said, "Chicken."
we just start canvassing back around the houses. Hey, I don't know if you remember me from earlier, but when I mentioned, do you have any extra bones in your house? I meant human bones. No?
Oh,
okay.
Oh, no, the number's the same.
No
The number's still the
judgment.
same. Oh, okay, thank you.
Cool. Thanks. Have a great day.
Oh, thanks, like,
Wait a minute.
Border
Sorry, Jake.
checkpoints. Like, do you have anything to declare? Do you have any fruits or vegetables? Do you have any bones that aren't yours?
The guy's like, bones. I have. No, I don't have any bones. Darn it! Almost
What we're
got
looking for.
Oh, it was this close. You almost slipped.
Whoa!
oh my god.
Maybe we should go back down in the mausoleum and ask the other bodies if they saw who did it.
Can anybody guess that skeleton Nyrelion was talking about?
You're the one who would do
I
it.
just had a thought. What if we draw a picture of a skeleton and have you seen this man?
Have you seen these bones?
Let's put it on.
Seen these
Let's put it on
bones.
the town board. Let's put it on this
Put
board.
it everywhere.
Put it on the board,
APB
yes.
out for this set of bones.
A set of bones.
Okay, new title for this episode. Have you seen these
Have
bones?
you seen
Have you
these
seen
bones?
these
Have you
bones?
seen these bones?
Colon,
That's
balling
my
on a budget.
favorite. Oh my god.
Breathe.
Sorry, Jake. This
So
is
there was-
exceptionally silly today.
Yes.
Yeah, no kidding.
We were playing a game or something, right?
Right.
Should I roll?
Just roll something. Oh look, I got a 15.
Yay! I'll aid you.
Haha, an 18.
Yay!
Oh no.
I think we're all just chilling for the rest of the evening.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think.
I'm trying to think. Let's see.
If the baths are open, I will take a bath. Please.
The baths are open.
Thank you.
Aw.
Got my little soap.
It's temple time, baby.
It's
It's boar hunt time.
Oh my gosh.
How to get the bone dust off of my knuckles.
vegetable stew time.
Oh, good call.
Vegetables.
Like them off of my
There's something off about the broth.
Yeah, don't.
Does this taste
Don't
like an old
drink.
cleric to you? Like more than just like a normal old cleric. Like a flame roasted,
like a
like a flame roasted.
Fire roasted old
Aged
cleric.
fire roast.
I want a can of fire roasted old cleric bones.
But like
Photoshop.
not like the
Oh.
cleric was old, but the bones were aged, like extra.
Separate from, yeah.
Yeah.
5-year
aged flame broiled.
I've got a new Photoshop project. It sounds like it's like a can of soup, but it says like
100% cleric bones.
Well, you've got like fire roasted diced tomatoes or whatever, right? Oh.
oh,
Made with 100% real cleric.
I mean, it's not as good as the sun-dried cleric
mean
bone
by?
broth, but you know, it's a close second.
Oh man. I've always preferred cleric bone puree.
Well, I feel like that would be kind of gritty,
Probably.
like eating sand.
When in Sandpoint.
coarse, rough, everywhere.
Point.
Sand isn't sand. It's bone.
It's people.
It's
Oh, is this Stardew Valley? Where the hell's Gunther? That piece of shit.
Controversial Stardew takes are now on the internet for everyone to hear.
There's a serial killer who's hiding all the bodies around town and is making you dig them up and bring you the evidence.
And then calling them ancient artifacts.
And doing it all while wearing a Confederate uniform.
Yep.
Daily.
Yeah, that's the part that really gets me.
Yeah, the Confederate uniform really just seals the deal. Anyway.
Yeah, so that game we were talking about.
You mean that game we were playing?
No.
If you guys are chilling for the rest of the evening, I think that's a good place to call it then.
All right.
Yes.
Good night, everybody. Boar hunting in the morning.
Boar hunting.
Right and early.
I think we meant chilling in game, not chilling tonight.
I mean, we were doing a lot of that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we
No,
want to
I'm
talk more
down
about
to
because I know
boar
you guys. So hold on, I'm just curious. You three got to talk a little bit about your suspicions.
Oh yeah.
What's going on? Care to to
Time
tune
for
the
the
rest of the party in?
conspiracy theory.
Well, if Aiden was, I think Aiden was the one who was going to bring that up.
Yeah. I'll
We
bring it up
finished
at
the
dinner
night
or
off
whatever.
with drinks once more, or drinks, hanging out
Yeah.
in the crusty dragon.
While we're eating this stew, I've been thinking
Yeah,
about
the
that
Crusty
dead guy.
dragon
that
now.
we-
It's the
fucking
crusty
done
dragon.
Like biting into a chicken leg. Have you guys thought about dead people at all lately?
What's your
Oh.
guys' opinion on?
Uh,
As you like crack it and suck the marrow out. I've really been thinking about that dead guy.
skeleton things really got me wondering. Either way, we were talking earlier in the woods about well, just the current situation.
About us?
We were trying to theorize about what might be going on.
And?
Well, we hadn't come up with anything solid yet.
Oh.
We were wondering if you
Well.
had any insights.
Well,
I
think-
want to talk to someone.
Who?
Well, Father Xantis mentioned someone named. That's not his name. Not Broder.
Brodert.
Is it Broder?
Broder.
It's
It's
Brodert.
Brodert Twink. Brodert.
I didn't name that one.
Brodert.
Yeah, this is, by the way, the funny names are
Brodert.
Jake's fault.
Yeah, the names in this game are not the best.
I can vouch for Jake.
It's Broder. Broder. Quink. No, apparently he was a friend of both Tobin and Nualia. I don't know. I just kind of
What
want to
happened?
get an idea.
Sounds like someone worth talking to.
Where does he live?
That would have been a good thing to ask. I'm not sure.
Census time.
Time for a census.
It all comes back to the
We
census.
seriously do,
How many
guys.
Brodert do you have living in your
It
home?
started as a joke, but now it's kind of like, it's not a bad idea to
It's
start
not
a
a
sentence.
bad idea. I mean, that's how we get every single NPC's name, right?
We know where they live. We know
Yeah.
what they do.
We know everything about them. I want a detailed full page for every single one of these buildings.
Right?
Every single one.
I mean, it
Is
shouldn't be
anyone
that
the
much of
ones-
a problem. Not
Well,
all that information's in the
There's a
module,
whole
right?
chapter
yeah,
devoted
can
to
you
funny
give me the
people and
module?
location.
At the end
Just
of
give
the
me the
book,
module.
Wow.
basically give it to us.
Can I roll to see how
That's
much of the
the
module you
census.
just copy, paste, and send me?
That's yeah.
It is
How
just
Roll a d1.
just the information on Sandpoint alone.
It's like 15 pages or something like that.
Yeah, 15 pages.
I memorized every one of those
Of
15 pages like
just-
4 different times.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's just
Then
locations.
you
and
must
people.
conduct the census.
I know the sense. I am the sense.
You are the
I
census.
am
Yes. Well, I don't know. This he seemed like an interesting person to talk to. To talk.
I mean, it sounds like as good a place as any to stop.
Definitely time. Was there anyone else that came up during your conversation?
No, he said he didn't really have many friends.
That's sad.
But like people liked him.
Yes, many people liked him. Let's see.
It's even more
Yeah,
sad.
apparently he had tea and brunch every 3 or 4 days. They hung out quite often.
So they were pretty close then.
I don't know. Maybe talk to
Close
them,
enough
get an
to murder.
idea of who they are. I mean,
That was a joke. I'm not actually going to say that anymore.
oh, okay. Good to know.
But
No, but I don't know.
Definitely
It just seemed like an idea.
perhaps Alden will know something about all of this.
Who?
Alden?
Foxglove.
Foxglove.
Oh,
yeah.
Foxglove. I forgot
Foxglove.
his first name.
Yes.
We can ask him in the morning on our way to the hunt.
Give us plenty of time to talk.
Yes.
I am hastily trying to throw something picture into
Census.
Roll20 in case you guys do go talk to him.
Oh, nice.
Because he's one of those that actually has a picture in the book.
Yep.
Which actually there's
Almost
a lot
all
of
of
them.
them do. Almost all of them do. This game goes out of its way to make you tear your hair out.
I mean, it's all a little bit wild. I mean, it was first some goblins who were just causing a ruckus, and now a body's missing and skeletons.
Spooky ones. Scary.
Scary ones?
Scary ones.
Send shivers down your spine. Anyway.
Using chips down their spines.
Hee. Oh, they're dead. Again. Dead again.
I feel like I'm
Dead
missing
again.
something.
Dead again. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder. Never mind. You been boar hunting before?
Who's asking? No.
You a cop.
Yeah, I can't say
We've
that.
had donuts.
You with the game
and
warden?
we're asking people questions,
You
guys.
with the DNR?
We are cops.
Pulls out a junior ranger badge. I'd say I'm something of an interested party.
Oh my gosh.
How early do we have to get up?
I think he wanted to meet us outside of here,
You said daybreak, didn't you?
like just before dawn, right?
To wake up early then. Trent, would you be down for another morning of stretching? You're actually quite good.
Oh, well, thanks. Guess I've always been pretty nimble.
I need to go to the
Quite impressive.
Oh, absolutely. Wouldn't
Especially
mind
with that armor on. I mean, my goodness.
it. Well, yeah, I'm used to wearing it at this point. When I was with the cavalry, I was with the scouts, so you just kind of always were ready to go at a moment's notice.
How long ago was that? If you don't mind me asking.
Maybe 12 years ago?
Oh.
12 or
12
13?
years.
It's been a while. But, you know,
How old do you look? You don't look that old, do you? Or do you look older?
34. And I've said that I'm 34 because it
I've
was
said
asked. Yeah.
Right, yes, she has to.
He does actually have gray at his temples and a little bit in his beard.
Yes. Cool. Same horse.
No.
Sorry.
No, the horse that I had when I was in the scouts I didn't own.
Ah, yes.
I
Sensible.
ended up buying this one. Buying Smokey a few years back. He's still fairly young. He is well trained though. Trained him myself.
That's quite impressive. You two have horses.
Well, donkey.
Better for carrying things, not for riding.
Yes, very much so. You carry a lot with you.
When I travel, yeah.
Flick's more
Life
of
of
a
a mercenary
companion.
kind of sends you from town to town, so you have to be able to pack up and go.
Fair.
Flick's more moral support than anything, if I'm being honest.
Moral support.
We cry together. Constantly.
How romantic.
Romantic. I don't know what relationships you've been in, but you just...
Oh,
It's your moral support. Cry together. It's lovely. No. I do care. My BFF Joe.
At some point,
Thank
you'll have
you for making that reference because I know
I say that all the
only
time. No one
now-
knows it.
only you and one other person that I've ever met who has gotten that reference. IDK my BFF
Yes.
Jill.
It's so good.
Such a
I say it all the
great
time.
commercial.
It goes over everybody's head.
That makes my heart smile.
it. Oh my gosh! I've like got this memory on the. There's like something in the back of my mind.
It's so good.
It's
I'm
so
completely at a loss.
freaking great.
What-
It's a
I feel like that
commercial from
Yeah.
like the late, like no, it'd be like 2000.
No,
somewhere in,
it was like
2010,
2010?
2012.
2011.
Was it
yeah,
like
yeah,
it was
yeah.
like a cell phone
It
commercial,
was
right?
Yeah, it was.
It was I can't
Sprint.
remember what it was.
T-Mobile or
T-Mobile
something.
or Sprint.
My dad used to quote that all the freaking time. That's
IDK
what
my
it is.
BFF Jill.
Jill.
Friggin' love it.
So good.
Oh.
So fucking good.
Oh man.
Man, at some point maybe I don't know, mule or a horse or something. Something with 4 legs. They're quite useful and good company.
Plus, if you can ride them, they can get you around pretty fast.
Indeed.
Well, I'm not exactly I don't have a lot of money, so I
They're
don't
not
have the-
particularly
yeah.
expensive.
Well,
I really don't
The
have a lot of
horses
money.
can be.
the horse,
The horse is
the
kind of
horse
that's
is
why
pretty pricey.
that's why I settled for a mule.
It'd be nice not to have to carry that tent.
Carry a tent on your own.
Yeah.
That's quite impressive.
I'm not as strong
I mean, I
as I
spent
look,
most
so
of
it's
my-
helpful to have Smokey to take some of that. I've got a pack and bedroll and things like that of that nature, and he carries his own food, so
Quite nice. It does slow me down a bit, but you know, set up my tent, and I have, lots of space. It's quite nice, and a chair.
You carry a chair with you?
Yes,
You don't?
it folds. I see.
I-
Don't you?
I'm perfectly fine
I
with the
have my
ground, but
chair and my tea set and my cooking supplies and my fishing.
yeah, we need to
Nice.
get you a pack animal.
or you can. I've got plenty of room on Flick, and I don't think he'd mind too much.
Oh, are we planning on like? Is the boar hunt going to consist of us of leaving?
I mean, we're probably
We're
going
not
to
to carry
have
all
to
the stuff.
go a little a ways into the forest. I
Did
doubt
I bring the
it's
tent?
just across the river. I mean, it's
It
warm
might not
enough.
hurt to have.
It's warm enough. You probably just
I have a medium
sleep without
tent.
it.
Medium tent.
Yes,
Man,
I like having space.
That I can appreciate.
I don't think we're staying out there unless I guess shoot, we should have asked him.
Best to be prepared for
like-
the worst, isn't it?
How long is this hunt? Like a day?
best to be
An
prepared
hour?
for
I
the
mean,
worst.
Five
bring it
days?
with worst case scenario. We don't use it.
Do we need a pack?
And by
I
we,
will
I mean you.
bring the
Prepared.
tent.
Do you think that he'll
bring the
have
Huh?
things that we can ride? I didn't think about this.
I doubt we'll be riding if we're going out into the forest. Not exactly like the best terrain for it.
I don't think I haven't been on a boar hunt before, but I'm fairly certain you don't do it from the back of a horse.
But it's probably not nearby. So
No.
you probably have to.
The forest is
Right
just right
there.
outside there.
Would be a good opportunity to just stretch legs. And then
Talking
Aiden kind of awkwardly looks at Volette, who is half as tall as everybody else,
I mean,
and starts to realize an imminent problem.
There's a
She might be
problem.
in that.
again, if it
Speed of 20, man. Yeah.
if someone starts to get tired, I can always give up my seat on Smokey.
Okay.
Well, then
I was just wondering if we need
I'm
to
not
go,
going to be riding off ahead of you anyway. So
if we need to go buy something, you know. Rent
what
a
have you need?
horse for the day.
I can carry some of my stuff. I can bring the cooking supplies and.
Oh, there's no need. You can put it on one of our. Well, I'll offer Flick.
Oh, there
Oh,
you
we're
go.
taking them out tomorrow. Yeah, sure.
I can. Better that than have you
I'm not leaving Smokey
pack
here.
around.
Okay, guys, we're really
Oh, if you can carry my tent.
want to go to
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds good to me. We are Gucci.
Yeah.
All this horse talk has been real exciting.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Talking about pack animals is riveting stuff, but
Riveting.
What's your carrying capacity?
Right?
not great. I bet Flick's carrying capacity is much better than my horse's.
But what's your speed?
Much better.
There you go. So it outweighs.
I can carry 86 and still be at a light load.
Nice.
Let's see.
Alright, go ahead. And
To
stop
put it
the
one
recording.
way, I did
Stop.
-1 damage with that quarter staff.
Yep, that's it.